Well, the best part was I saw you wincing during the during the intro.
Oh goodness!
I thought you were skipping the intro and didn't mute.
Haha! I fooled them all. Welcome to Grady Point Live, everybody. We got, of course, Piper's over here. You know, I don't.
What?
Making all the boys thirsty, apparently.
Yeah, the pipe mice.
It's Valentine's Day.
Yeah. We got Mr. Sim here.
Hello.
Yeah, Mr. Sim, and we got Mr. Michael Curtis.
Yes.
He was promised a roast, and I am supplying the barbecue. But first, I got to take care of some business. Piper, I got something for you. You had mentioned this in the chat earlier, and I want to make sure that you're taken care of. So here you go. This is a wine map. So you can listen to all the places.
Nice. I've got some in my super big, totally not plastic, new glass, whatever that is.
Yeah. Yeah, I made myself a rum and coke to drink with you.
There you go. Just to point out why, because Piper says, on my way, had to get wine map.
Oh, God. Okay, I get it now. I'm retarded. Wow.
And then when she tried to correct it, she said Mapo. I think what she was trying to say was LMAO.
Yeah, it took me a while.
That's, yeah. And yeah, if you're here, hit the like button. Absolutely.
And the share button. And don't forget to sub.
And sub. And ring that bell for notifications. And
for
I would say if you wanted to be a channel member, you could sign up, but we don't have membership yet because we don't try to fake being a gaming channel, unlike Mike Miller. We do this legitly, or not at all. So, some things.
Happy birthday for Lobo. I guess I'll give him another piece of his cake thing.
Oh, is your dog's birthday?
Yeah.
Oh, well,
that's why I was complaining that, I tried another new toy recommended by everybody for German Shepherds on them, and he was just like, fuck you.
Simon, you got mentioned in the chat by the number one the number one Hispanic voice in sci-fi.
That's my
thanks, brother.
Yeah.
Yeah. Blood Hunt closes at the end of the month, so get behind it.
When is Cab coming back? Cab can come back anytime he wants. He has the link just like everybody else.
Meet a mess.
And you've been what?
What the hell?
They say happy birthday, Lobo. He has no idea what I'm saying, but it's good.
So apparently we've got a new gimmick now.
Good pets for Lobo.
Well, Ethan kind of ruined the last one.
Oh, with the
he just kills it. He goes, "Hi, Joe Ball playing Gail Simone." I'm like, well, there goes the joke.
Right?
Well, it's funny. Was it last week we did the Transformers stream?
Yep.
Yeah. And
on Tinfoil Hat, yep.
Yeah, Tinfoil Hat Nick's channel. And we when Joe Ball came in before the show started. I was like, "Hey, Joe Ball, you sound like somebody very familiar." I'm trying to place it. He says, "Like, I don't know what you're talking about, brother."
Oh man,
that's committing to the bit right there. We have a super chat.
You want me to read that one?
Yes, please.
Happy Lonely Crying Masturbation Day, everybody.
I mean, yeah. Without Peb, who will bully Piper for being a woman?
No,
we do our best. It's a team effort. We all join in. Let's see.
Oh man.
That's great. Well, Micah, you're moving up in the world. First, you're on Ethan's channel. Now you're moving up to Dr. Phil.
Yeah, that and I'm working for the Ruskies. There's that
Oh
too.
yeah, I forgot about that. You have turned commie on us, and
Yes, comrade.
working for they call it now RT more than that now. It used to
Yeah,
be,
but it was Russia Today.
yeah.
You know.
Of course, the propaganda channel. I was like, well, they tend to do news every once in a while too.
So let's say I would compare it to the Russian version of the BBC at this point.
Yeah. Oh, here we go. God damn it. This is going to be a changing day in your life.
You know, you can come anytime you want, brother.
Oh man, we haven't even gotten to the roast yet.
Yeah. Send Micah to the ranch, apparently. Oh man. So, like I said, been an interesting week, but we missed some of it on our side of things because we were too busy promoting books. Trying to help up and coming campaigns get their footing and get funded and all that good stuff.
Yep.
Not worrying about dumbass bullshit. But it's Friday night. It's Valentine's Day.
And the week has been filled of fucking bullshit.
Yep. And as they say, what's there was the St. Valentine's Day massacre. Well, this is the St. Valentine's Day roast. So pull up a chair, grab you a plate, and get ready to have some pulled pork because we're about to have a roast. And it says, "Yay for super chats! Happy day for love." It is a happy day for love. And once again, Phil.
Now, Dr. Phil, you do realize that any of those teenagers that are legal are going to be having children in 9 months, right? Just saying. I'm irresistible. What can I say?
Oh, we got a question for Micah.
Oh.
Okay.
If I get Inglewood, could I request a digital copy because I would send the physical in to be graded? Actually, we have a couple tiers on there. One is the book itself with a digital copy, and then there's another one where you can get 2 physicals.
Mm-hmm.
So
take your pick.
Yeah.
And go back and forth.
Exactly. I am curious to see how it does when it gets graded too.
Yeah.
Because we got a really good printer. We're using the same one that Vinny Tartamella uses. Mm-hmm. A lot of us are actually switching over to them, and we're going to try to print everything on 100-pound text paper. So yeah, it's going to be a nice looking book.
Yeah. I think so. I mean, if the quality of Vinny's books are any indication, those are some very nice books. One more, Dr. Phil, Micah, Dr. Phil here. Don't sex the teens.
Oh man,
No.
More out of context stuff for Edwin to complain about.
Yes.
There you go.
Oh, that'll probably come up. Oh, did you hear that? Michael Curtis.
Oh,
Michael Curtis. Okay.
I have a lot to say. So where should we start?
Schemes and scams.
Let's start with this one because I found. Let me pull up this screen share because I found this one to be the most hilarious so far. This one,
opening the Pandora's box.
While people pay small men to call me a quote tapeworm crawling back up a dog's ass.
Man, he's really stuck on that.
Oh yeah,
he is furious about it,
and it's hilarious.
Mm-hmm. I brought a smile to every member of Beale Air Force Base, including the ones in Iraq, and Iran. We all have our jobs. Well, your job is apparently not counting because of last time I checked, we don't have any goddamn troops in Iran.
I was about to say, does Doug TenNapel know about an international incident that the rest of us don't know about? Because we would be at war, you idiot.
Yeah, that's like,
Yeah.
I don't know, Sim. Has Canadian Special Forces sent anybody over?
Not that I know of. No.
Not do you know of? Okay. Well, I mean, I think that's something like we've been like World War III was about 5 weeks ago. So
Oh yeah, it lasted about 10 seconds.
yeah. So I was thinking if that was the case, then we would have known about it. And honestly, if we're storming the beaches of Islamabad or wherever the fuck it is, I think the guys would be a little more involved in having to worry about some earthworm book coming in the mail.
Yeah.
But hey, how about sending us a steak, Doug?
Yeah. So we don't have to eat these fucking MREs, you asshole.
You're right.
And the MREs are better than when my dad was in the army, but dear God. But he didn't even get books to every single person at the base either. And not to mention, it wasn't him.
No,
he didn't buy them.
His backers are one that
If
sent
we're,
it.
if we're on this right now, besides that, I do want to, because when I saw this picture, I clicked on it because my eyes suck even with glasses. It got a really good look. And I think there's like one person in the picture that looks like they're genuinely smiling. And there's different levels of like uncomfortable. Like she looks
doesn't want to be
most
here.
uncomfortable.
He does not want to be here at all.
Yeah, she doesn't
This
want to
guy
be here.
looks like, what the fuck?
Yeah, he's like, I don't know what's going on.
Like,
Oh yeah, my little brother had this in the 90s.
Yeah.
Right?
Oh yeah, I remember Earthworm John or whatever his name is. Yeah. Maybe this guy is actually happy.
Yeah,
So-
he looks like a nerd.
Maybe. Yeah, and then that guy doesn't know what he's holding.
Yeah,
he's just like, I'm posing for a picture. Like,
So-
he's holding
just
both
some-
of them backwards.
Just from experience, do anybody
He's a
know if
dog.
everybody got their books? If international backers had their Earthworm Gyms?
That's a good question. I haven't heard.
If you rely to his experience, I'm like, maybe that's where they went.
Well, it's funny because like what it was like because was it how many books was it 5 10 that would be sent per 10 per right if you bought that
Mhm.
tier.
Yeah,
30
and
people bought that
30
tier.
people bought it. So
that would be-
300, but there's over 1,000 people at Beale.
And Smiller claimed that Doug sent an additional 800 which doubt.jpg because that would require Doug to do
Yeah,
something
maybe he
like
did,
that.
maybe he didn't. But
Yeah.
my problem with more of it than anything
Mhm.
is crediting himself
Mhm.
for it. It's like, no, people backed that to make sure that this would actually happen for people. Don't do that. Like that's oh God, I really don't want to break out scripture. But there's something about the left hand not knowing what the right hand is doing whenever it comes to charity. Like, come on, dude.
Yeah. Yeah, it was like, and there's also
man, he is humble as fuck.
he is.
Oh yeah, he's
Humble as
full. Yeah, like this. Because here's what gets me. It's like that's a moment of like unity, and yet you want to use it to try to dig at Cecil, and it's like, come on, man. Like Cecil's living rent free in your head now.
Mhm.
Yeah, he's a petty worm.
Yes.
That's a good question. That's a good one. Yeah, do what Zach did. Donate the money you make. Speaking of Zach, the tapeworm wasn't done for the day.
No, he was not.
He was not done. He decided to up the ante a little bit because apparently he's a little upset.
A little bit of butt hurt.
Little bit of butthurt. He's a little bit upset, guys. poor dog. He just couldn't. He couldn't stand it, man. He had to make a comment. So let's look at the original first. This is talking about the quartering. I don't know what the whole context is, but I just know this part. Someone helped him out with their legal fund after he got jumped at Gen Con. That's someone and some of his associates have beef with Doug, and Doug is on KS. So blah 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 blah.
So that's talking about Jeremy from
The quartering. Yeah.
the quartering.
Where he did get busted in the head, and he got a I believe he did do a legal defense, a legal fund, for lawsuit and everything, and that's when he got his settlement where he.
Yeah, but wasn't it Ethan that started the legal fund?
No, that was for Zach.
No, I think it was him that started it too for him.
For the quartering?
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
For
Yeah,
the
he did.
quartering, it was
He did
Ethan that
Jeremy
started it
too.
too, bro. Yeah.
Ethan started that one too. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. I take it. You know, you were correcting me. Thank you.
You're welcome.
Just got to put that up there. Oh! I'm an asshole.
Where the fuck are you? Jump on here.
Yeah, get in here. What's wrong with you? Yeah, bum.
Fuck.
Yeah, bum. Get in here. What's wrong with you?
Get in here, boy.
So Douglas had this. He said, "Weird." Richard Meyer also got GoFundMe help, and the only time he did an evisceration of Kickstarter was when the EWJ campaign was up while I pushed Expendables.
Bullshit. Excuse me. I'm sorry. What? Problem.
Something in your throat.
Yeah. Apparently an earthworm. But the I'm sorry, Doug, but no. Like, there's been problems with Kickstarter for a while now, considering, I don't know, they tried to put Jawbreakers on there and they wouldn't let it happen, you jackass.
Mm-hmm. That's correct. But then he says, cuntish. Good Christian man. Hey, Micah.
Yes.
Didn't those righteous men denigrate you for saying cum dumpster?
Well, they denigrated me for it when I was doing a certain impression of a certain schemer and scammer, man.
Meyer can bash KS, but they've platformed my book.
For
I
now.
raised $37K and is helping pay some family bills. Oh, are we still trying to pretend Doug doesn't have money?
He's
Yeah,
trying to
so-
pretend that he's paying a lot of families' salaries and, he's
Mhm.
giving jobs.
Oh yeah, Doug's known for his job creation. Super chat in appreciation of Piper giving the twins some air.
I almost didn't. I almost went and put on like regular clothes. My whole plan was to get, like dolled up, I guess, for Valentines.
Yeah.
I really like the style of this shirt, but I hadn't worn it in forever.
Mhm.
And the buttons are about to die. And I couldn't wear it anymore, so I almost didn't. And then I was like, fuck it. Boobs.
So the longer we last the stream, you might end up.
Yeah, well, and also, my favorite, I guess, hot bra that's not a sports bra.
So
I also haven't worn in a while, and it apparently does not fit either. So if I do have like a nip problem, I am gonna turn the camera off and
This one says KS will always platform SJWs. Oh.
It's a fair point, but I think that, and yeah, he didn't really push Expendables.
Oh yeah. No, Doug's idea of pushing a book is like he mentioned it on his show, and he thinks that that's promotion.
Yeah,
right?
that's just no. But no, what it really gets me is like Doug. He's obviously ignorant of Zach's situation because he only cares about himself. But more so than that, it's the simple fact that all it takes is one article from Bleeding Cool about how much Doug TeNapel doesn't like gay people, and he's off.
Mm-hmm. I mean,
he loves cancel culture, though, it's provided it's not coming after him. But it will come someday, and then he's going to have no friends.
You back for some more, buddy? Oh, I broke it. Sorry, buddy.
While Piper's doing something, welcome, Michael Beacon.
Hello.
Good to have you here, brother. I know you were kind of looking forward to this, so
Yes.
Thank you for joining in.
See you later.
Hey, this week, the way this reads to me is him like, how dare you spite me, Zach, when I have helped you by mentioning Expendables one time on my stream in favor of Ethan Van Sciver, who has helped you countless times.
Yep. And this is after, I mean, honestly, okay, another super chat. Kickstarter is the MySpace of crowdfunding. Now, Kickstarter, to be fair, Kickstarter is a powerful platform for crowdfunding. Unfortunately, it is not a very good one for creators because Like you said, Micah, one tweet, one thing taken out of context, gone.
Yep.
And on top of that, Kickstarter screwed Zach over. So
Yeah.
But the original plan was Jawbreakers was going to be on Kickstarter.
yeah,
And let's see, I'm trying to remember. So, if I remember, did they put it up, or was it when it never got
You
up?
applied for it and got refused. Yeah.
Okay,
Yeah.
so,
You go to the a Kickstarter doesn't work like Indiegogo. Indiegogo is you create your thing, then you launch it, right?
Mhm.
While Kickstarter, you have two options. You can either launch it right away or put them for submission, for revision or something,
Mhm.
and then they go over it. Then they give you the thumbs up. But now you have to do it
Yeah.
for the
You have
last
to
few
get the
years.
approval.
So yeah, you have to get their approval. So he went for the approval and they get nah 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 nah.
Now, here's what's also interesting is Doug's new best friend, Mike Smiller, was denied by Kickstarter.
Yep.
So Kickstarter is wonderful until it's not, I'm guessing.
Yep.
Yeah, definitely one of those.
Other than
Yeah, but it's wonderful to him.
Yeah.
yeah.
That's the thing. As long as it benefits Doug, it's the greatest thing in the world, right?
He didn't help his friend on Doom Kicker that much, did he?
Yeah.
Fuck no.
The biggest
And-
travesty in the entire thing is, Elliot Frank.
Another thing I like to make people notice is, that book that he was supposed to help about the handyman, the guy with the hammer fighting like bad guys with a hammer.
Uh-huh.
How about Doom Kicker, a guy fighting demons and monsters with a hammer?
Hammer. Mm-hmm.
It's
Mhm.
yeah.
Maybe Doug is
Just put it in
knows
there.
that Zach knows a bigger Hollywood celeb than all the D-lister yard workers, sisters, and cousins he's met. Hey, God, I can't do Cecil's Smuggler's. I can, just poor imitation of it. Hey, that TV show, that popular kids TV show. Yeah, I knew the director's wife. She was great. She was amazing.
Yeah. This
Oh, here's the hero of the day, General Devereaux.
Hail General
Oh,
Devereaux.
brother.
Yeah, I believe he. I bet he's never seen so much engagement on a tweet.
Yeah, we were watching that go up in real time. We don't have to watch that again, do we? Because that's kind of
No.
jacked up.
I have it on the queue. It doesn't. We don't necessarily have to. But the biggest thing that bugs me is Mike complains. Well, you didn't show the whole thing because out of context it looks bad. I was like, Mike, in context it looks bad.
Yeah, there's nothing about that clip that makes him look good at all. Like what? Like, why is your kid even there?
He didn't need to be a part of that at all. I don't care what you burn. That's your business, I guess. But like the kid part, why was he there? Why was he involved in that?
Yep. Why was he even there? Me, I think he knew that people were going to react. That's why it was done. He knew people were going to react, and he had this defense. He always does that. It's like, remember that the pride thing, the gay pride thing? It's always like, I'll leave a comment. It's like a little check because I know that it can be seen in different ways, and then people go, "How? Why the fuck are you saying this?" But that's not what I actually meant. It's always like I do something that will make people react and call me like, "Are you being a shitty guy?" And then I'll go, "I didn't do shit. You guys are not understanding me."
Well, he thinks that he's this brilliant Trump level troll.
Mm-hmm.
The problem is that like,
it.
I hate that that Malin beat me to it, but he is playing chess badly, and the other people are playing checkers, but they're playing checkers like a motherfucker. Which, by the way, John, seriously, graveyard shift checkers.
Yep.
You've already got the branding. You've already got the tagline. Checkers like a motherfucker. Do it. I will buy the first one. Seriously. But or at least make it a t-shirt. Christ. That's marketing right there, But like this is Mike's MO. Is he thinks that he's genuinely convinced that he is this super clever, super intelligent guy, but everything that he does that he thinks is going to get some sort of reaction or something that's actually going to work in his favor blows up in his face every time. He's like Wile E. Coyote.
Take a quick break. Hail the Viking Lord.
Terry.
Woo, Hail Terry.
Terry.
Never stop typing, brother.
Never.
How come you tell me to stop typing?
Because you type
Typing.
loud. And you do it during streams.
It's a little bit difficult to type with claws, man.
We'll trim the claws, get one of them petty paw things.
Right?
Take care of that shit.
But I do want to say, I think he knew that everybody was just going to be like, okay, so you burned the book, woo, Ethan already has the money, or, whatever. I think he knew that it wasn't going to affect anybody. And that's why he brought the kid into it so that he could go, oh, y'all are just ass mad I burned the book.
I would say and I'm being very generous when I say this, that at least in hindsight, he used the kid as a shield.
Yeah.
That made it even worse.
I just don't understand the whole, oh, he's special needs, so it's okay.
Yeah.
That's the opposite of okay.
Hey, guys.
I'm just trying to picture how he thought this was going to go in his head. Because this could not have gone worse.
Yeah.
Okay,
he
first
thought
off,
that it was something super clever. Like, oh, well, I'll show him. It's like, first off, you're overreacting to a joke.
Yeah.
Second, you're not even making it seem like you're doing it in rage. You're not making it something funny yourself to turn the thing around. Like, if I were in Mike's position, here's what I would have done. I would have done something else that would at least make people laugh, because that way you're playing a joke that you don't like back with a joke that you think is funny. Like, for example, you could basically take whatever garbage you got out of your trash can, pull it out, put a fresh bag in there, and then you play that clip. You just have a screen cap of you looking sternly into the camera for 5 seconds. Then you have another clip of you throwing Cyberfrog into the empty trash can. Mm-hmm. Like, simple, easy, funny. Mike's not that smart. Mike's not that clever.
The only clever thing that Mike ever did, and I'm pretty sure it was probably somebody else that told him to do it because Mike is a moron, is the time that he claimed that, the Cyberfrog arrived damaged, and showed the envelope and it was all busted up. Got Ethan watching it. And when he opened it up, it had Lone Star inside of it. I says, okay, that's pretty good.
Yeah, that was a good one.
Yeah, I said, credit where it's due. That's pretty good. But ever since then, it's like, yeah, no. And also, I don't know if you caught it last night, Micah. And the rest.
Oh, we got our first dislike.
Oh, okay. Hey, Mike.
Hi, Mike.
The one thing that got me was when Mike's oldest came on John Malin's stream last night.
Wait, what?
You didn't know about that?
No, I missed it.
Yeah.
I know that.
Yeah, I was writing at the time. So what happened here?
I'd have to pull the clip. I might have. Give me a minute. I might pull it up because I don't want to put words in his mouth.
By the way, before we get too much further, apparently there's something in your DMs that's relevant for.
Yeah, I saw it. I'll show it in a bit.
Oh, okay.
But he basically come on there, and people, Malin was a little bit. He's like, I don't know if I want to
lay down,
bring Mike's kid into this kind of thing,
Yeah.
But he got on, and this was without Mike's knowledge because Mike was in the chat like trolling, and and when he did, Mike said, "Damn it, Elijah," right? And Mike's kid, I want to get. Hold on, let me take off the screen share for a second because I want to get this genuine reaction from Micah.
Michael, what the fuck with the avatar?
What do you mean?
I love it.
Oh shit!
It's just a normal picture.
He's
It's just Edwin.
It's just a.
Hi guys.
I think that Edwin looks like he's been on some white stuff, Optimus.
Yeah. Oh. Are you saying? Oh, wait a minute.
Oh yes,
Could it be?
it could be.
Maybe.
Cocaine.
Oh,
Yeah, I
never
just realized
not be
after
funny.
Phil here, I had dislike because my wife Robin is jelly of Piper's tats.
Oh.
Wait, tats or tits?
Right? Well,
He meant
The answer is
tats.
yes.
oh, you know what? They don't show. Here's a little bit
Oh,
of.
don't
bit of
Piper, careful.
I am not. I know what I'm doing. Wait, hold on. Yeah, I know what I'm doing.
I know what I'm doing. Wait a minute. I know what I'm doing.
Trying to make sure I'm getting there.
Hold on. But anyway, Mike's kid comes on there and he goes, he basically is like, he said he wished everybody would act like adults. Fair enough. And then he said, like,
Have you ever met people in comics?
yeah.
Look at your dad.
Well, that's what he
Even
said
when
that.
I liked him, he acted childish.
And he said that. He said, my dad is not helping this at all. It was like, So when you got your own kid, like, kind of going behind your back saying, like, yeah, my dad's kind of a moron.
That's awesome.
I mean, and that gives me hope for the kids.
Yeah.
They're gonna see that as a way not to be as an adult.
Dude, I actually said to I don't remember who I was talking to when I said this, but I'm like, in 10 years, his kids are going to be out of the house, and he's going to go to visit some of them, and they're going to be reading articles by me, and they're going to have a Cyberfrog poster on the wall and listening to heavy metal.
Mm-hmm.
That's what's going to happen.
Heavy metal.
Even better, I'll send them Micah and the Hat Man shirts whenever we get
I was gonna
merch
say,
going.
if you send them the stuff, yeah, I bet they would keep it.
What's going to
yeah.
be? Well, I think it's when those kids move out, like especially the two oldest, they're going to wild. They're going to wild out, and not in a bad way. I don't think they're doing it in a bad way, but they're going to be like kind of growing to their own kind of thing. You know? What I mean? And they're going to be realized like, I love, and Malin and everybody was very clear. And it's like, don't go against your family. That's your dad. That's your, don't do that.
Yeah.
Don't do that. And I encourage you stick with your family. Your family,
Yeah.
That's the only family you're ever going to have. So
Yeah.
if you got a problem, y'all need to work it out in private, kind of thing. Him being 18-year-old and doing that, that's a very manly thing to do. To come out and say, hey, I wish everybody would stop acting like a moron, including my father. So.
Yeah, one thing that I would just, definitely don't like, because I had disagreements. Every metalhead has disagreements with their parents at some point.
Mm-hmm.
But you'll still love them. And I would never say like that, but I would also say to his kids back Inglewood. I'm kidding, but I'm not kidding. If you want a copy, absolutely, just hide it from your dad.
Yeah.
But
yeah, because you're a toady. Remember, you're.
Oh yes, I am a toady. Oh, that was cute.
Here we go. What's going on? What's going on over here?
What appears to be Mike riding a dick-headed dinosaur.
Well, since we're talking about those three, I need to show one of our favorite pictures. God save us.
Come on, it's so fitting. A donkey face with a donkey hat.
He's so upset here. He shouldn't be. He's got at least another foot of height there. He could almost be a man. Isn't it amazing?
Yeah.
Yeah.
That
Since we got some more campaign people in here, just for the brethren.
Oh no!
Wait, when does Mike become a police officer?
I hope you watch this.
Yeah, I know who made it too. You have any idea who made that, Sim?
Oh, I know very well who did it.
Oh yeah,
By the way, notice that it says 18 behind all of this, which is the year that War Campaign was created.
there you go.
Hell.
Don't you think he's got some very intimate knowledge about this meme?
And don't you see that police officer doesn't even need to be like altered or anything. He just looked like Smiller. And compared
Yeah.
to the size with the head, he looks
Yeah.
like if he would stand up, he would be tiny.
Yeah, Mike kind of seems like he rocks the man bun.
Yeah,
Yep, but
Yeah.
I bet he would rock a man bun.
I just one hope that I have for Mike is that aside from I hope he comes back to the world of sanity,
Mhm.
like I hope that he doesn't have the same problem that me and my dad do in the sense like losing the hair up here, because my father had the bright idea to grow a ponytail while he was balding.
Oh,
Hmm.
He was one
Yeah,
of those.
don't do that.
Always do that before you're balding.
Yeah.
Yeah. if you want to look cool in your 20s. Don't try to like get in your 40s and then try to look cool.
Yeah, my dad instead, he's like, all right, this is a bad idea. So instead he just grows a mustache. Now he looks like Lee Van Cleef's character from The Good, the Bad, and the Ugly. So, and my dad is an old hard ass. So, I mean, he was a drill sergeant.
Well, there you go.
But anyway,
Sorry.
yeah, the toady thing, that was cute. Like I was in there genuinely just being honest to Mike about what he was doing.
Mm-hmm.
Like, stop. Just stop. Like, you're angry. I get it. But everything that I said about you, I would say to your face. Because what you did was stupid.
Yeah.
Incredibly, incredibly stupid. And this is not helping you.
Mm-mm.
I was genuinely hoping that he would get angry enough to have me and Ethan in there to yell at us for a bit, so it would at least give him the ability to calm down.
Yeah.
So we could like, dude, no, you don't get it. Like, this is really bad optics. Like, this
was the literal shaking.
yeah.
Like that,
And it's like,
ooh.
like nobody's using like accusing people of using your special needs child. It's like, no. Nobody's using anything.
No.
Like this, all they did.
Yeah, he is using a special need child.
Well, yeah, Mike is.
Yes.
You know, because he's trying to use him as a shield in that case. But I'm like, dude,
Mhm.
you burned the comic in front of your kid, who is going to have very little perception of what the situation is.
And do
It
we
wouldn't-
understand that he could have also cut the audio when he shared the video, that he purposely
yeah.
left it there?
Could have put goofy music over
Yeah.
it
Mhm.
or something like that. Like that would have been smart, but he did not do the smart thing.
Mm-mm.
And it was just like, how can you be so dumb? And then he just kept digging himself. It kind of felt like Ethan DM'd me and a few other people about him going live right after we had got off. And he's streaming yelling at me right now. I'm like, all right, let's have a look at this. And it seemed like, because Ethan and I think we're the only CG or like creators in that chat that were from the CG side that I can remember. And it really felt like he was just sitting there digging his own grave angrily, and Ethan and I are trying to take the shovel away from him. Like
Mike,
dude,
stop,
do you
please.
have any idea what you're doing? This is stupid. Oh, well, your fans are idiots. I'm like, you're insulting customers now. What are you doing?
Mm-hmm. Smiller with the small PP energy.
Yeah. I'm like, dude, like this. Mike is the kind of guy that thinks that it would be a smart idea to blow his brains out for a point.
Yeah.
I don't know.
What on earth are you doing?
Dude, he's the type of guy to think that triggering an entire gay community to gain clout is a good idea
Yeah.
by playing word games.
Yeah.
And then, showing how good of a father he is by doing what he did with his son and using him just again to build hype around his new book coming. That's
Yeah.
fucking disgusting. I'm a
Yeah,
parent, and I would never do anything like that. As a parent, you try to protect your kid for shit like that.
Yeah, exactly.
I think
You know?
I think we all
Hey,
need the GIF video illustration of him when he comes up with his super cool trolling plans.
Oh, I know what you're talking about. You're talking about this.
What an ingenious plan this was. I am continually impressed by my brilliance.
Yeah, one of
Yeah,
my
that's
favorites. I love that one.
that is pretty much the situation. And
Yeah.
what really just got me, it's like this is like just the latest installment of a cavalcade of bullshit that entire group has been doing for over a week.
Mm-hmm.
Do you want to go back in time with me yet or no?
You can go back in time. Before I think this is one of your regulars, Hardboiled Entertainment. Might be like me, a manly man, so you know what that means.
Oh yeah.
We are men, manly men.
Wow.
We are men, manly men.
Wow.
We are men, manly men.
Oh,
We
wow.
are men, manly men.
Ow. Wow.
Ed-
Oh wow.
Edwin looking like a 45-year-old lesbian in that picture.
Yeah. Wow.
Do you remember that infamous booby sucking on meme by that
Oh, God.
infamous mysterious memer?
Yeah.
Yeah, that was a good one.
Terry Mays, BFers.
Oh yeah. That means butt effers.
Where did he get that? That doesn't. What?
That might have been the funniest stream I've ever been on because holy shit, like I still can't get over the dumb non sequitur of "Don't be a loser, sure." It's like shut up.
Yeah. But yeah, that whole. And of course, you know that what was funny about that, it was like a day later, they showed Mike put out this whole God Squad video talking about their genuine, and it had a thumbnail of like him, Edwin, and Doug smiling and all this shit, right? And then one of the sycophants is the best, term I can use there. Says like, yes, genuine happiness. You never see people on that other side like that.
Oh
And
yeah, that was.
And that was a day after, the manly men moment on Ethan's stream.
Yeah, and this is something that a lot of people don't really get. You go to most of these streams that we do, and like anybody in CG, and we're always having fun.
Even when
Yeah.
we're having fun.
Well, there
It's about
are
fun.
jokes
We're
to be
supposed to be
had.
having fun. Yeah.
Yeah.
Uh-oh. The fun's over, by the way.
Oh shit!
Long-time caller, long-time co-host, eh? What's about this Miller skit, eh?
Yeah.
Who goes in front of
What you talking
their
about?
Who goes in front of their goofy kid and tears up their book in front of him in the fire, eh? I mean, come on, this guy, if he keeps saying that this kid has special needs, you know who's going to need special needs? Smeller wants to get a hook on him.
Apparently, at this point, Optimus, you have memes in the graded point 5 DM.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
Yeah, all up in the.
I actually got requests. Oh, boy.
Oh shit! There's a Raptro and the stream link sharing, and you have Discord DMs with me.
Good Lord. You people.
Oh my God! So yeah, we need we have some illustrations.
Oh no!
Because they're flooding you with the memes. Because apparently my boobs just ain't cutting it. They want other things to look at.
Fantastic cleavage, by the way, eh?
Do it.
Said fantastic cleavage, by the way, eh?
Thank you. I worked hard.
Actually, you know what that reminds me? I'm gonna try to get like the next time that Ethan does a stream, try to convince him to get Preston Acevedo on there and see if Preston will actually auction off the tempting of the Lone Star piece that he did on.
I
War
think I know.
Campaign.
Yeah,
He still got it. He still got like he got like third place on that drawn and back hold if I remember right. So
I want to go on draw and back hold.
it's hilarious.
It is.
That's speaking of Preston.
I can't take my shirt off like everybody else, but
Well, I mean,
you
could,
can, but I don't think Ro would frown upon it. So,
let's Let's just say that the boys are on tonight. Let's see if I can get these. Let's see if I can get these in the queue here. This is see this will load. Okay, I got to save them. Damn it. All right. Well, y'all keep having a good show. I'll actually have to do some work apparently.
Yes, you can. Maybe if it's on D Live, maybe you can. Yeah. Maybe.
I don't think you could get away with that on D Live.
I know Terry doesn't say yes. You can. No. Yeah. Everybody says yes. You can.
You were talking about this earlier, but Good Preston, his voice, I thought he sounded like Christopher Walken, and then Sim pointed out that he sounds like Bill Paxton.
A little bit, yeah. A little bit.
Tried to get him to say "Game over, man, game over," but I don't think anyone noticed.
Speaking of Good Preston, like I said, he'll be on next week.
Yes.
Nice.
Going to be on Thursday night next week.
I just actually debuted the pencils for the cover of the book that he and I are doing together.
Nice. If you want to show that, you can.
Yes, I do. Give me just a second, and then a likely future backer of this book, whenever it hits Indiegogo, probably around April, maybe sooner. My colorist is really getting into the groove on Inglewood, and I want to make sure that Inglewood is at least 90% done before I open another campaign. But this is the pencils, and I've already sent it over to the colorist.
Okay, let me get the.
They're right. Women can't experience the good life.
Uh-oh.
Well,
By they, I mean Caleb.
Chrome's being a little weird.
He's right, because you got to take your shirt off, and then it just becomes sexy times instead of manly times.
Yeah, instead of just, the typical drinking Mike's heart off of another dude's chest.
Mhm.
A dude's chest, in my case.
Piper trying to tell us something there, I reckon.
I'm just still messed up because I keep getting called a dude on Twitter.
All right, I'll be right back.
Okay. Everybody have problems tonight.
Did you check all your DMs?
Dude, I'm trying to go through them as fast as I can. There's so many to show tonight.
Yeah.
This is unplanned. I thought I had everything like all organized.
Hey, it's a roast, dude. And
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah, everybody wants, to do their part.
Yeah.
But yeah, you've got them in your DMs, the graded DMs, and on Discord.
that's gonna be
I gotta
fun
kick out.
stream.
In the stream link sharing and
I gotta kick one Micah out and put another Micah in. There we go.
Micah version 2.0.
Yeah, let me kick that Micah. Kick guest. Okay.
voters need nipple doxes to prove it to you. I feel like that's cheating
Yeah.
because everyone that I've watched has been all dudes. So I feel like me participating in that part would be cheating.
All right.
I'm still amazed that to win most gay, I didn't even have to take my shirt off.
Yeah, it was the sleeves.
Mm-hmm. By the way,
Are all Lola alts. Yeah, that's right. I am Lola.
I forgot about that. Yeah, you are. Yeah.
I just doxed myself hardcore. I'm so Lola.
Mhm.
I'm Lola so hard right now.
Oh.
It's not even funny.
So I think Adam AF's gonna be happy.
That could be a good thing or a bad thing for this show.
I know, right?
I still,
all right.
I still, remember I was late for a
I can't show them.
I was late for a John and Bat hold, and when I did
Yes,
get in
you
there,
can.
everybody was naked. They probably
Sounds
weren't
about
naked,
right.
but I mean, they're all chest up, so it looked like everybody was freaking naked.
That's funny.
It's usually how it goes, yeah. Anyway, I've cheered the screen.
Piper's Lola teats.
There we go. Man, that is so nice.
I know, right?
Nice.
I don't even know what the cover of this is to, and it looks like it'd be a good cover.
Right,
or
right
something.
there.
Looking good.
Yeah, this is going to be a badass comic. And then I've shared this before, but we'll share it again just for fun. So this satyr here, from Narnia, he is not. And this satyr now has a nickname. Let me find the Twitter user who actually nicknamed him, because I thought that it was fucking hilarious. let's see here. Where was it? From Triple R, who says he is CG's Rooster in the Hen House. He says, beautiful shot of Mike terrorizing that young girl.
Okay.
So, yes, this satyr's nickname is now Mike. So
no.
I am tempted to give him a character profile in the actual comic.
Sorry,
I don't know if I'm going to do that or not.
That's all.
Got that. Getting these
So,
set
yeah.
up. This is a. Hold on.
Apparently, that some of the memes can't even be shown.
Not the ones that Sim sent.
Why?
You know why.
Oh my.
Poor guys. Poor guys. Very, very sad. Very sad. Sad, as they say, right? All right. Okay, so what I'm going to do. So we're done. You done sharing that?
Yes.
Okay. So now I'm going to share my screen. And I'm just going to do an entire screen and be very bold. All right. So, yes. So now you're seeing infinite loops.
Hello.
It started with this.
Wow.
And you say you can't show mine?
Whose was that?
I mean, that's clearly a dildo. That's not really a.
Hey, breastfeeding is okay.
Now, here's my question for this photo. Why did Mike borrow John De La Rosa's neck?
And then we have this one. This is something Stu put together. Remember Mike said he was taking time off to spend time with his family? Is this quality family time? Burning comics in front of kids and then say, hey, that's my book. It's mine. Everyone please read comics to your kids, not burn them. Very good point.
Yes.
That's a public service announcement.
This was wholesome. Yeah, I was going to say, let's meme more wholesome public service.
Distance coming for you. Before taking
I
the
love
back
it.
door.
Oh my god.
Yeah.
Got that face. Oh. It says we got to hail the war campaign. Here you go.
Hell.
Now I got to scoop back up so I can read
Oh, by one with their little heads up.
Where
Just
no-
found out that Moss got his account suspended.
Oh.
Oh.
Hell, brother.
Oh
Yep.
man.
I want an F in the chat for Man of Sex.
Yep.
Get an F in the
Live
chat.
on in Valhalla.
Yes.
Yep.
No, wait, what happened? I
And
missed
fallen.
it.
One of our greatest memer and warriors
Yeah.
has fallen.
Hold on. I got we're having a rare treat tonight.
Besides my boobs? I'm kidding. Ooh.
He's showing his face.
Oh, shit.
The evil Bob.
Sounds good.
So you grew the mustache back, so that's why you drew it on the, you scribbled it on the picture.
That's exactly why.
Mhm.
Also, I definitely do not look like Ian Miles Chung, so fuck y'all.
Yeah.
This is a very distinguished man. You see the gray. He's very very distinguished. But he can't get them pieces to connect.
I was about to
No.
say, should I do that in the picture where it's just half?
No, you see right there?
Mhm.
I can't. There's nothing grows here ever.
It's barren wasteland. Barren wasteland. All right, we'll take it.
Oh my god, you look exactly like you sound.
He does, doesn't he? Yeah.
Come on,
I mean-
all I made is Piper's boobs and ice cream. I'm just scrolling up at this point. And thanks, Piper, the annual Valentines pant crusting once again.
I was going to.
Anyway. Oh, for fuck's sake.
Oh shit! It's Mike. Miles.
Anyway, looks like my
Metacore.
What happened? Mike?
Metaphor said, "You don't look like Ian Malmsteen. You look like Bob Chipman."
Oh no!
Oh,
Not true.
oh,
Well, I want to make something
man.
very clear on this. Okay, you don't realize this man is a shaman.
Yeah,
He will put shit on you.
he will make bears fuck you. You better watch out.
Exactly.
Hey, Metacore, you should go see this bear, this Musquash tuxie. It's the
That's
Ian, why you flashback the dog?
anyway.
what happened? What happened? Why are you on the cam? This like a
My internet, my normal internet went out, but it looks like it's back up again.
Mine's been doing some weird shit too.
But it's cool to have you on camera. Now all Optipop has to do is put on his
the mini Optimus.
yeah, or either that or just put on that Optimus mask and get on cam.
I don't have a regular webcam though.
Oh.
Yeah, I don't. Yeah, I don't have a regular. I mean, if I had that, I probably would do. What are you doing?
Let him do it.
You get all close, like, There you go. Yeah, Wolf Shaman of the Free City.
Mm-hmm.
You need one of those things, Mike, from Warcraft. You know, the shamans who had that, like the wolf's head to go over their head.
Mm-hmm.
You need one of those, then you would look badass. We already look kind of badass right now. I mean, honestly, you're like a.
Especially since it's all dark, so there's just your face, like shadows.
Yeah, I kind of don't want to show my Lucas room, but
Light on.
it's not that bad. But it's like there's like the mall rat fucking katana on the wall. Then like if I showed anywhere in front off the camera over to this side, then we'd get demonetized.
I got some more memes coming in from Stu.
But this is my bedroom that I tried as much as I could to cover up because I'm too lazy to put up my green screen. Bedroom is my office. It's a tiny apartment.
So yeah, I'm saving some more memes. There's some more incoming.
Oh shit!
Yeah, but you're going for the soft ones.
Look, I will show a few of yours. Okay.
They're not mine.
Earlier, y'all were
a few of the ones you shared. Excuse me.
Earlier, y'all were talking about accents, and I forgot to add in that I'm still confused why Sim is Puerto Rican.
I can tell you right now, he's Pinoy.
He's what?
He's Filipino.
In Canada.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Canadian Filipino.
Yeah. You can still be a Canadian while being other things. Like, look at me. I'm brown.
Hold on a second. I've just been informed of this.
Yeah.
Don't you start what?
Sending for a Filipino.
What?
What?
Oh no!
Nobody said
Oh no,
for a
Grandma!
Filipino.
Grandma, your grandma just owned everybody in Canada.
I think so.
I was about to say, Sim. Okay, where were you born?
I'm born in Canada, in Quebec. I'm actually French Canadian, and I've been on camera. I'm a white guy.
What the fuck?
Are you sure?
He's very Quebecois.
Yeah.
What the fuck?
Je connais français.
Oh no, my French is terrible.
Exactly.
I'm pretty sure I've seen him on camera, and he is still very tan in my head.
Oh,
No, it's okay.
Before I
Everybody
put more
thinks I
memes.
sound like my bros, like Ace and Sketch. That's why they they adopted me into their family.
I'm glad you mentioned sketch.
Piper at a better angle,
But I
angry
think-
face.
So,
Before I get to
hola,
the-
hermanos.
Before I
I
get
want
to
to hear
Tony's,
another Piper covering up. Sorry, these are funny.
am I talking? Okay, here.
Sorry. No.
Fine. I don't know what's going on anymore.
Hey, Mike, put your grandma on.
Your grandma. Oh man.
Ro has been usurped, and he didn't even know how to do it.
He wasn't even here for it.
Yeah. All of a sudden, this guy on the internet,
He's gonna watch this stream tomorrow and be like, what the fuck?
like I've been usurped by somebody's grandmother. I hope they showed this clip. That would be great. Like showing on the next war campaign, it'd be like, "Hail, grandmother of the war campaign."
Oh shit.
Yeah, I'll get it in a second, Mikey. He's talking about the videos on the thing, but I want to show you this, guys.
We're talking about this, and I'm just gonna say, okay, this is pretty white, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean,
Yeah.
this
I'm that-
starts
I'm-
out with freckles, but
Yeah.
You got me
I'm
beat
I'm
on
that
tasty,
white.
and that's saying something.
I am more Cherokee than I am Caucasian. Actually, it's Cherokee and Dutch is what I am.
Mhm.
But I'm more
The Dutch will fuck you up.
Dutch.
Yeah.
But the ginger gene was brought in, and I got skipped by the ginger part of the ginger gene, and I got the mutation of the ginger gene where I got the skin, but not the hair.
Oh, my net's back. So 1 sec. I'll switch back over.
Aw.
So you're probably more ginger than I am. Why does everybody think that I am? That's what I never understand. Like
Yeah,
Edwin
no,
called me.
Uh,
Edwin called me a ginger. I'm like, no. Hold on. First off, if you look very closely, my hair is brown.
You're over and brown like me.
Yeah.
That's why I have
It's not-
red.
This is the only red part. Is just
It's
my
like
chin.
light brown.
I'm
and
the same.
reddish
I'm the
part
same.
is
Yeah.
considered chestnut brown.
I guess, but yeah, it's like it's just this weird thing. I blame the
Way
Scottish
more,
side of my.
way more than Pocahontas, even though Pocahontas wasn't even Cherokee in the first
All right, guys.
Yes.
Guys.
Yes.
I have to interrupt. I think, guys, I hate
Scottish.
I hate to admit this, but Doug might have been onto something.
Go ahead.
That there might
Uh-oh.
be a war in Iran.
Oh no.
This is
Yeah. So
their Air Force.
Beware and tremble, or their might.
The gene is the ginger gene is a mutation.
They got lift.
They have total air superiority.
Oh god, I can see them fucking up right now already. There's no rear order, so they're gonna fucking tip over as soon as they let go.
I think it might have been just a test, but still.
Yeah, it looks like it's just a test.
But still, I mean, they're going like the Iranians will soon be flight capable, so we need to watch out.
Where is your god now?
But that gene is a skin mutation and a hair mutation, and then there is a mutation of that mutation that just does it to skin. So the ginger gene was first.
Let me get Charlie's.
Well, I can understand. Like for some people, it's like, well, I am part Scottish, but the rest of me is Jew. So I don't know why the whole ginger thing would happen.
Scottish.
Apparently, like the whole ginger thing goes back to when we interbred with the Neanderthals, like Europeans, and
Mike with
It was-
the facts.
and it was like one of their hair mutations that they had was that they had like ginger hair, odd skin, freckles, and it just got passed down. But it's a non-dominant mutation, which means you need like two more people have it. Otherwise, it just doesn't fucking work.
All I know is my uncle got 100% ginger gene. He sticks out in our family because all of our family is at least the dark hair. A lot of our family is the dark hair and darker skin
Aha.
and darker eyes. But he was full on ginger, and then I ended up like half ginger. But yeah, I am Dutch Cherokee, and I am more Cherokee than Dutch, and you wouldn't be able to tell because I am pale as fuck.
Yeah.
Hey, it works for you, so why not?
With me, if you actually stand me next to somebody who is actually a redhead, you'll see the difference. Like my best friend Devin he looks like Gimli, but without the beard. Like he's 5'6", but his shoulders are as broad as mine are.
Nice.
So, but he's full on ginger, like bright red hair, freckles everywhere, He can't grow a beard for shit. It's like super patchy. And I always tell him to shave it, and he's like, no.
All right, I got Charlie's video. Finally. All right. Let's make this full screen. All right, here we go, boys.
So, in light of recent events, stencil artist Jan has decided he's going to give Mike S. Miller a taste of his own medicine. Oh.
I love her accent. I mean, I love accent. Wow. Good job. Right.
So,
It's fake. It's a fake fire.
I know.
That was good.
Yeah. Yeah, honestly, and I know it was a joke and stuff. Like, let's not get into a book burning back and forth.
Yeah.
Yeah, that would be stupid.
Well, apparently that was supposedly in response to something Ethan burned. But I'm just like, between the two of them, all right? Ethan, I like you.
But let me clarify. Let me clarify before you go on. Ethan apparently burned a piece of original art that Doug Naples sent him. Apparently, because we don't have any video proof of it. He says he did it, but we don't have any proof of it. He didn't actually show it being burned, and we only got his word that he did it. I mean, he could have.
It was when it was when they were trying to get the cash grab.
Is that fake one? Because I thought they're
No, that was
he's burned the books in general. I guess.
No, I think that's the fake thing. That was something Mike did. He faked a burning of a original drawing
from Moringa. Yeah.
So it's just the faked one that made that one dude literally cry. That one.
Yeah. They're going to make the dude cry. He's like, "Oh no, you burned the thing." Yeah. I honestly, that was a troll, and Mike. Honestly, he shouldn't have drawn on that fucking over that thing. But yeah.
I thought the drawing over it was a troll.
Yeah, that was a troll, and then he trolled even more by saying he burned it when he didn't really burn it.
Yeah, and then Waringo's brother got involved.
What's starting to drive me crazy though is that these dudes need to just block each other on everything and move on, because I feel like they're trying to out petty each other. It's just that Ethan might be faking it and Mike's not, like, because he's stupid.
Well, for Ethan,
he's dumb, but
it's show material. It's funny.
Yeah.
There are jokes to be made.
Jokes and then actually doing things is. But either way, I'm like, can we move on and find new material? Can we just block them, because they need our attention, especially Ethan's.
It's getting
Ethan's attention.
It's getting to a point where there's talk of like lawsuits and stuff like that, and different threats. So now that I've transitioned into it, we can talk about what happened to me earlier in the week.
Yeah.
So, something got dropped on Twitter by a Twitter user accusing fan advocacy goofball of having child porn. Now, we did like, it was alongside some other stuff, like the fact that he deleted like 600 tweets in a day at one point, like purged his fucking Twitter account. And I actually did a video on that a while back, kind of showing like how fucking crazy this guy is. And, from what I could see, I'm like, Jesus, this guy probably, like, he's fucking creepy. Like, wouldn't surprise me if he was. And a bunch of people gave him shit for it. And then he's like, well, he says, like, it wasn't me. I don't use Discord, according to him.
This thing.
Yeah, and we found it.
And I'm like, well, there's no evidence of that. So I basically heard from both. You're getting here from both sides that each side is saying that the other is unreliable. So at that point, it's a he said, she said thing. So that was what I settled on. I'm like, all right, I don't know who's telling the truth, but you're a fucking creep. I'm not apologizing to you because you are a fucking creep. But Jesus Christ, like this is getting crazy. So this goofball threatened to sue me, Liam Gray, and Andrew Huerta. But for some reason gave Donald DeLay a free pass. So I don't know what the heck is going on there. I guess he likes Donald.
He gave the people that first posted it a free pass.
Yeah, exactly. Well, that's the kicker.
That's what got my attention. Was
Well, it goes further than that. It's like they're like you're specifically going after 3 guys in Comicsgate, 2 of whom have been on Ethan's streams, at one point or another. No, all 3 of us have, and then 1 who's on there quite a bit, me. And what really gets me is he didn't go after Reno, the guy who put it on Twitter, at all. He didn't say shit. Edwin encouraged people to harass him because that's what Edwin does. And this is all on a Sunday. That's something of context that's needed. On Sunday, he says that he spoke to someone for legal advice, and that he's like, I'm going to go forward with legal action against these gentlemen. Well, who was it that had done a legalese stream that particular week or that particular day? A certain person who may or may not be on the white drugs. Good old Methwin. And I watched that stream. So just so you know, Edwin, I watched the whole thing.
Mm-hmm.
Your interpretation of the law is quite possibly one of the dumbest that I've ever seen.
Yep.
You are completely and totally ignorant of law. You are. I found your LinkedIn profile. I'm not going to dox you or anything like that. That would be terrible. But I did see it, and you kept it public, which is probably your own stupid fault. But I know, like, on there you have where you graduated from and what your degree was in. It wasn't in law. Like, you're not a lawyer. Like, stop. Just stop. You don't even know what a tort is, for God's sake. And we know that you talked to Fan Advocacy Goofball, and you told him to sue me, and you told him to sue Liam, and you told him to sue and you told him to sue Andrew. And then after that, when Crypto comes around and threatens to dox all 3 of us, you made excuses for him. Well, it's not illegal. Doxing is not illegal. Doxing is not illegal.
Actually, it kind of
they don't call it doxing in the law, you fucking tool. Like, you've got to be you total toolbox. Like, this is what really, really gets me. It's like you're encouraging people to dox and harass us at this point. And you're going to call yourself Christ-like. Gonna need you to take that JC off your name there, pal, on Twitter.
Well,
need you to remove that for
me. Jesus was known for saying, like, hey, if you don't like a guy, just, ruin his life and his career.
Yeah.
He also said that he was going after the Canadians of War campaign.
Yeah, that's another thing. They literally saying, because, just saying, you guys, y'all know, you Canadians know, y'all don't have as strong a free speech law.
Nope.
And they were going to try to use that against the Canadians of War campaign.
Last one.
Sorry, that was just an interesting segue. It's like, last one.
Sorry.
That's what honestly gets me, though, about this whole situation. Is like, we have this goofball from Hawaii who's going on live streams, who does not have a legal background, encouraging people to sue other people over low opinions of them.
Good boy. Lay down.
Now, I'm not a lawyer either. I do, because of my now former job.
Lay down. Okay.
I know quite a bit about insurance law because that was part of the job. I had to know it. But
all right.
I understand what a tort is, what fault is, what liability is. And you can't hold somebody liable for calling you a pedo or fuckface or whatever, especially because the people that he's encouraging to sue us have done the exact same thing.
Just got to point this out. I thought war campaign was more in line with Jesus. When someone strikes you, turn their cheeks.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know, when you get to know us, we bite back.
Yeah, that's what bugs me about the whole thing. Is like you insult people, or you try you poke and poke and poke, and then they get upset when you bite back.
Oh yeah, I'm not allowed to defend myself ever.
No,
and that's the funniest thing to me is like if I say something about anything, and I'm kind of cleaning my desk here. If I say anything about anyone, I get accused of stoking drama at any point, despite the fact that what I'm saying is a reaction. But when people say the exact same shit with no provocation at all, nothing gets said to them at all. If anything, it's encouraged. Because on these people who are threatening to sue me or encouraging me to be deplatformed or encouraging Ethan to be deplatformed and all this other stuff, who do you find in the comments section almost every single time? Doug Tenable.
Yep.
And
hey,
you
I'm
find
glad I was able to tune in for this stream.
Yeah.
That I've never watched before.
Now, the great thing about this is that they're all failures. Because, like, this is what really gets me, is during Gamergate, there were quite a few morons on the anti-side in the early days.
Oh, yeah.
You know, your Randy Harpers of the world. Like, all they could do was just constantly fall on their face. And it's the same thing here, is you've got the comic book hut, who, by the way, constantly calls Ethan Van Pedo. So I'm guessing that by Edwin's logic, Ethan can sue Comic Book Hut. Not that he didn't have anything to gain off that, except for a Hamburglar mask.
I was going to say, getting half a hot dog and a Mountain Dew, I don't think, that's all you could get out of that, lawsuit.
Yeah, mostly because Cecil took the other hot dog.
Yeah, exactly.
But it's like there's like, what are you doing? Like, why are these people who are supposed professionals encouraging these crazy people on the internet to like try to sue people? Like, what are you doing?
They're trying to silence people. That's it. That's all.
It's
yeah.
all about silence.
Well, they love cancel culture until it bites them in the ass.
Yep.
There you go.
You know me. I've never, ever want anybody, canceled. I want Doug Tenable to have as many Kickstarters and Indiegogos and all that stuff. All he wants. Will I laugh if they don't succeed as he thinks they will? Yes. But he deserves the opportunity to do so, right?
Absolutely.
Just because somebody makes fun of him in a campaign. And by the way, I saw somebody made a comment during the Jack Show stream where they mentioned that when making fun, doing the Dirtworm Doug Ashcan is, of course, it's just parody, it's satire, it's whatever.
Yep.
Right. But then saying that you hate Doug is defamation. I'm like, no, sir.
No, it isn't.
No, sir. Nope. Defamation is saying something about somebody which is untrue, and can defame them and ruin their life, ruin their career, etc., etc. What happened to Vic Mignogna was defamation.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yep.
What happened to Doug was people laughing at his dumbass.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's a totally different thing.
Yeah.
Well,
The
no.
basic.
I will
Go
say
ahead.
that. Who is it? It's not. Is it Preston's? Who is it with the whatever?
He
The proper
reported.
name is
Thing?
Pocket Pussy, I think is his name.
Yeah.
Yeah, Pocket Pussy is his
Pussy.
proper name.
Yeah. No, his is borderline. If it's fake, but
Yeah.
that's on whoever faked it, not who reacted to it.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Well, and that's the thing. If it is proven that, because you could say I don't have Discord and then show part of your screen, you could have just uninstalled it for 5 minutes.
Yeah.
Like it would, like there's
They
and
would
there's-
have to dig to get the proof for that one.
Yeah, you'd have to have somebody like go into your hard drive and show like an install log.
At the same time, it is really easy to go into Discord and change your name to that.
Yes.
Oh,
Yep.
Yeah, and I freely admit that it could have been faked.
guy. Yeah, that's who it was.
Yeah.
it's really easy to change your name to that and then say whatever. So it's really up in the air. It's 50-50. If it's actually fake, he's going to have to still prove that he's never had a Discord.
Yeah.
Which I don't believe.
Yeah, I don't buy that either. But
I don't, because man, I don't even like Discord, and I'm all over it now because I have the
there's
choice.
and I've heard some. I mean, Sim and I heard some grapevine stuff today that he's been on Discord.
Yeah,
he's basically after all that happened. Like I said, even if let's for the moment, let's say it's fake, right? For the moment, let's say it's fake. If he deleted his Discord after the fact, that doesn't look doesn't look good.
No, it really doesn't.
Mm-hmm. Wait. He deleted his Discord.
Yeah. Well, no. I'm just saying, if what I heard through the grapevine is true, that he did use Discord, and then he has deleted his Discord to say, I have never used Discord. That looks really bad.
Yeah, that looks fishy.
And it can also be proven wrong by subpoena.
Yes.
Yeah.
Because they'll just get the logs and they'll show that you've logged into a Discord server. And that'll
because if he sued me, first thing that would probably happen is somebody would probably open a GoFundMe for me to help me afford a lawyer. Mm-hmm. But beyond that,
I feel
there'd be a discovery phase, and that's the first thing that I would have my lawyer ask about. That's the first thing that would happen, And second thing is I would ask for proof of damage, like what did he lose financially, based on what I had said, because there's 5 elements of a defamation lawsuit. Mm-hmm. That it's a statement of fact, it's a published statement caused injury, it has to be false. And the statement is not privileged, but that's legal part, basically that it wasn't said in court. So, and again, I'm no expert on this sort of thing, but basically now at the point that he would be at in the court case, and this comes with insurance law too, is you have to prove tort, you have to prove fault, basically. And that was part of what my job in insurance was to do liability investigation. Mm-hmm. And that was all, and part of it is getting statements and things like that. And if you get a statement from me, you're going to get exactly what I said here. It's like, I made a statement based on what I knew, and then I amended that statement to say, I hope I'm wrong. Mm-hmm. So there's no tort. Like, he's got no visible damage except for his hurt feelings, and you can't sue somebody based on that. Yeah. So,
you didn't call his job, you didn't do this, you don't.
No, because I don't care about this guy.
Right,
and that's it's like that meme from Mad Men or whatever it's called, where it's like, I think you're a disgusting, detestable human being, blah, blah, blah. It's like, I don't even think about you.
Yeah.
So, but yeah, it's one of those things where it's like, it would be a completely and totally frivolous lawsuit. Mm-hmm. And you can't just sit there and say, oh, he defamed you and all this other stuff. It's like, I made a statement based on what I had, and then I made another one later saying, well, I hope I'm wrong. That's all you really get.
And one thing here in Canada is like, yes, our right to speech is not as defended as you, right?
Yeah.
But our rights are, as in, like, if you accuse us and you attack us in court, we can come back at you and own your fucking ass easily and get you to come here in Canada.
Yeah.
And go, come here, you.
Yeah, we have a thing here in America called countersuit. Yeah. Where, and not to mention, as terms of a lawsuit, if he were to lose, he would have to pay my legal fees.
Yep.
So,
and I want to point out to you idiots, to all you idiots talking about lawsuits in Canada and stuff like that, we have extradition treaties with Canada. Mm-hmm. And that includes civil suits.
Mm-hmm. I will say this too, depending on what state you're in, threatening to sue somebody and then not actually doing it is illegal. Yep. In some states, you will get in deep ass trouble if you threaten legal action and don't actually do it.
Mm-hmm. Like in Canada.
And
Rico's coming for us all. Well, that's another thing they started talking about with that, and then war campaigns like, oh, this is getting hilarious. Yeah. Which, by the way, it wasn't told to me directly by War Campaign, but it was through another person to let it go after the second day and let them just meme on them. Mm-hmm. You guys, like, seriously, War Campaign, you guys are the best. Yep. You really are. Yeah. You help creators like me focus on the things we want to focus on and get our stuff done and get it done well. so that there's no bullshit, and it made my week a lot easier. You know, you guys are seriously the
They
best.
promote the
Hell.
shit out of creators.
They do.
Yeah.
Like,
Hey, Inglewood,
they go hard promoting this shit.
dude, because of War Campaign, like Inglewood went further and further in funding because they were constantly pushing it on Twitter. Like I noticed that after I was on War Campaign the first time, is that after that one, what I started seeing is more and more people tweeting out about Inglewood. There were people tweeting it every fucking day. And I'm like, you guys are amazing.
Like, you don't even have to be on their stream before they're like, you know, oh, you've got a project, and you know, I don't even think they don't, it's not like there's a test, like, are you CG or not? It's more like you've been hanging around us and you have a project.
Wilberforce Booster says Inglewood versus Orgasm Girl win.
Woo!
Ooh,
It's everybody.
You know, I always said
want to do a crossover with her and everybody.
Well, it's funny because like Micah's character, his female character, kind of looks like Amari from.
Yeah, they do. Like Angelica and her do look a lot alike. The difference is that Angelica is a Taekwondo expert.
Yeah. I just like, you know, as far as their looks and everything, it's like it's very similar, right? And I was like,
yeah,
that's interesting.
But I'll also go on to say, like, Tinfoil Hat Nick.
Yeah.
He especially like he freaking asked me, like, do you have any projects going on? Because I haven't seen you say anything about any projects going on. He's like, but I want to know so that I can, you know, blast the crap out of the projects and get them out there.
Yeah.
So, like, on it.
It's Last Night Film says pretty good information, Micah. Knowing this would help others push Edwin and co. back when they attempt their false legal threats.
Yeah. That's.
And I want to get into the RICO Act.
Oh God.
These are people who watched. They watched Batman, the Dark. You know.
And they
Dark
missed
Knight.
part of it.
Yeah.
So RICO is specifically tailored for criminal empires, basically for the mob. That's part of how we've managed to actually curb organized crime in the United States. Like the goal is to prove a criminal empire, like, and that there is a mass conspiracy to do this sort of thing. Like it's not like it's oversimplified in that movie. Like if you can charge one person with a felony, you can charge them all. In the court case, you have to prove that it was indeed a criminal organization, that the sole purpose of it was to commit criminal acts. Like, no, you're not going to get people on RICO. Shut the fuck up.
No.
Yeah,
Never gonna fucking happen.
The most you can prove is that they were organized in promoting various people's projects.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
like that's about it.
And possibly making memes.
Yeah, I was going to say
basically-
the memes.
So basically, what they're trying to this is their.
not to mention they
clap
missed the key point in that sentence in The Dark Knight. Felony.
Yeah.
Felony.
No, here's the thing. You know, I'm just imagining their idea is just like, you know, here's Roe up here, you know, War Campaign. He's like, all right. He's going through. How's the dildo mean operation going today? Oh, we're at 85% capacity, sir. That's not good enough. We need to get that higher. Hail, brother, hail. We need to. All right. What about Smiller? We still dogging on Smiller? No, we ain't doing Smiller. That would be so stupid.
Dude, everybody, it's like people think at War Campaign is like a big organized group, all under the orders of Roe. Like, no, dude, we're one of the biggest like free-minded group there is. Okay,
9 times out of 10. From what Sim tells me, 9 times out of 10, they're just fighting. I mean, not like
banter.
I've been in some of those chats too, man. Like, yeah,
we don't agree all the time, and that's it. We're still friends and bros, and that's it.
Mm-hmm.
Never lose.
And I like to say, what happened to let's agree to disagree? And want to grab a beer?
Yeah. Yeah, we are also a cult, according to Terry. Hail, Terry.
That keep coming to me with horror stories, going, and you say the wrong thing. War Campaign's gonna turn on you. What are they gonna do? Make a meme out of me? It's gonna be funny as hell. Like, it's gonna be fucking funny.
People take themselves too goddamn seriously.
You guys got me. That
Terry
was a
says Roe pays me well.
You know, like
Remember
gotta
that
give him
stream where it
Terry,
was
you
that,
got to get him to pay by the word, brother. You got
Remember
to get him
that
to pay by
stream?
the word.
that infamous stream where Ro had to ask Terry to stop typing, a 45-year-old man. He goes,
Yeah.
please, man, stop. Nope. This is
And
what it
that
is.
became the thing. And that became the thing then, and that became a meme. Terry will never stop typing. You're like,
Yep.
he's still going. Command structure.
Command structure. Hell, brother.
too, though. They'll meme on each other. So you would think, if you had a couple brain cells to rub together,
Mm-hmm.
they were
Big if.
of friends that were fucking around for the most part.
This is very true.
Oh no!
Of him breaking his
seen
back
that.
hole?
I seen that, man. He broke it hard. Oh,
Do we pull
that
that
was
up?
funny.
it hurt me.
Yeah,
It
he
hurt
took a
my
hard hit.
bone watching that.
My favorite part is that the video is that, and then after that you get a promotion for
For
fucking
vestige,
vestige.
As Roe pays Terry and keyboards.
There you go.
Here we go. We started
Jesus.
controversy.
Hybrid.
Controversy and war campaign. I don't get paid. Oh.
Uh-oh.
Shit.
Uh-oh.
Oh,
Oh, we done did it.
Yep. Let's see. How
see what
old?
we're saying?
How old is Fizz Giggity? You're not supposed to ask a lady her age. You know that, right? You're not supposed to dig in her purse or ask her her age. I think I'm 35.
You're not supposed to ask their age, not now.
Did you really just do hand on hips when you did that too?
Yes, I did. It's rules, man. It's rules.
At this point, all that's missing is like the messy hair. She could be Betty Boop.
True. Uh-oh.
Honestly, if I let my hair down and let it dry and do whatever it wants, yeah.
So pull the boop-boop-de-doo.
I just I need to not be
Oh
polite.
God, fucking damn it!
Boop-boop-de-doo. Come on, you can do it.
Oh no.
There you
All right,
go.
I'll be right back. Give me like 10 minutes.
You just made the most famous stream for the next month.
I can't read it.
Huh?
So now is the time to talk a whole lot of shit because I cannot read it. I'll be right back. Actually, I'm
okay.
gonna need your glasses for that. So
All right, I'm gonna have to
need to grab them by the whatever. I don't know what.
Grab them by the knockers.
There you go.
All right. I'm muting the dialogue, the audio because it's got a little
Oh yeah, this is good though. I'll be right back.
Yeah, but this is road snowboarding. Mike, are you watching this?
Oh yes.
Yeah. Tony Hawk style.
Yeah, watch this shit. Okay, this is Roe coming down the hill right here. All right, watch this.
Oh, Ro.
Right, right in the back hole, and he's hurt. Dude, the way he struggled. Like Zim points this out. He bam.
Oh no! And that's compacted snow too.
Tailbone.
Oh.
Now look at the way he moves afterwards. He's like,
Yeah, I know that. That's lower back pain, man. I know that feeling.
I'm too old for this shit.
Oh.
Lower back hurts. Everything.
Oh God. Yeah,
I'm feeling that. Yeah.
Oh, still, hell, brother.
Oh.
Everywhere's gonna fucking hurt from that point.
No, man.
we need a gift for this happening over and over again.
Dude, I had a somewhat similar injury to that a few years ago that actually still bothers me. It's one of those like where you hurt yourself and you don't think it's that bad, and then it gets worse as time goes on.
Yeah.
Like my knee, how I fucked that up last year.
Yeah.
Like my knee still bugs me from time to time, even though it's fully healed. Like a few years back, here in Illinois, it gets super snowy like it is now. I've got like 6 inches of snow on my fucking car. But I went outside to go get my mail, and my landlord didn't salt the steps, and my outside steps are concrete.
Ooh.
And I slipped on one of them, and so here's like the edge of the step, right? This is my lower back. Bam! And I'm not a small man. So I didn't feel it at first. I got back up. I just sprung back up. I'm like, well, that sucked. The next day, couldn't move.
Yeah, it hits you just right.
Yeah, it's why I have to like. I'll still sleep with like my feet elevated, just so that when I wake up in the morning, I can actually move. So,
Well, give you something, Micah. And this wasn't me. It was a friend of mine. And the thing is, what's the worst part is this: my friend videotaped this. When he was a younger lad, he decided they had experimented with backyard wrestling.
Oh boy!
Oh no!
Yeah, so you already know this is going badly, right?
Yeah,
it always goes badly. It's backyard wrestling.
Yeah, I've been there too.
Built-in feature.
So he was on. He decided that he was going to do a flying leg drop off the back of a truck.
Oh, all right, keep going.
No,
and you know how far a truck is off the ground with the tailgate.
Oh.
Yes.
Yeah, and this was it was I want to say like an F-150. So this was not a small vehicle either. This was an F-1. Jumps off, and the whole the gimmick was like the other guy was going to move, and he would just fall down. And he didn't brace himself, because usually you watch like a wrestling match when they fall from that height, they don't go flat on their ass. They fall on their back and then act like my ass, like that.
Yeah,
no,
this
he went
was
straight down.
Full, basically.
Yeah, he went straight on his ass. Bam. And you hear immediately he goes like, "Oh my God, oh my God, oh my God." It's like, just like he said he couldn't feel his hands for a few minutes.
Yikes.
Yeah, it probably gave him a stinger.
Yeah, and to this day he still has sciatic nerve problems.
Hey, I have a snow story.
Got a snow story?
Yeah.
Hey, why not?
That's what we were talking about when I left.
Well, it's snow and injuries,
Exactly. So I'm from Texas, Louisiana, or that's born in Texas, raised mostly in Louisiana.
Mm-hmm.
Did not experience snow until I moved to Ohio.
Mm-hmm.
So my first winter here is a record-breaking blizzard and shit.
Oh no!
So I'm definitely learning about snow. And obviously everybody is making fun of me because I'm going out and trying to play in it, and they're used to it because they live here. And I'm like, wow, this is awesome. Why bother with a glass? Just get a straw. I don't have a long enough straw. But some of my first with snow were definitely funny. Like my first with ice on a driveway.
Oh no!
Yeah, and everybody here thinks it's funny. Just like I used to have an accent, everybody thought that was funny. Everybody thought all of my first with snow was funny, and so yes, my first with ice on a driveway, especially when you can't see it. So like black ice on a driveway, yeah, that was fun for everybody but me. And then there was the time where we were just walking across a yard. And it had snowed a crap ton. And apparently it was a crap ton with everyone here. Or, for everybody here, not just me. And they were like, you'll be fine. You just step in our footprints. We already packed the snow down. Step in our footprints and you'll be fine.
That's a dirty lie.
What?
It's almost a dirty lie.
It was. So everybody gets across the yard and I'm last and I'm hopping into their, stepping into their footprints. I get halfway through the yard and one leg, all right, goes all the way down, just down to wherever the ground is, I'm assuming. One. So I'm doing a split, kind of, with one leg completely submerged in snow, the other one mostly submerged in snow, and I am stuck, and I sit there shocked for a minute. And then I just straight up start crying.
Oh, jeez.
I'm like, I don't know what to do, and it's really fucking cold.
Yeah. See, when you grow up with it, it's completely different. Like for me, when I was working security a few years ago, I worked thirds, and so I'm out in the snow on occasion. But there, like a whole area that we were patrolling was iced over, and the team that worked for the corporation that we were guarding hadn't gotten out to salt it yet. So I'm like, and I'm out there checking on like the pool cars that they have that are for business trips, and I noticed this long patch of ice, I get on the radio. My buddy David. I'm like, David, check this camera. He's like, why am I checking it, brother? I'm like, just watch. So I'm like, I'm going to give this a shot. So I ran and then slid probably about 20 feet across this parking lot. And he's like, and he's from the South too. He's like, how did you do that? I'm like, dude, I've been doing this since I was 12. Like ice is just something that's you get used to.
Yeah, I will say what is kind of wow, I can't type for shit. I should just stick to talking. What was nice is I did my learning to drive up here.
Yeah,
Okay.
because that's the best place.
Yeah, I did my learning to drive in, fall and winter, basically. So I learned to drive in snow, and it has been so useful. And so now I can make fun of all my family and friends down south because when it does manage to snow down there, they're not prepared for it. So there's not plow trucks or salt trucks. They just crash into every fucking thing. And so I get to sit up here like, y'all stupid.
So I had to
Most
tell you
dangerous
something
fall I've
that
ever had.
that just happened. That's kind of funny.
Mhm.
I was looking over in my other window, and I noticed Mandy's streaming. She's got some creators on right now, and it just so happened when I tuned in, she mentioned us. She mentioned Graded Point 5.
Uh-oh.
And so I sent a super chat. Said, "I think you'd mentioned us while we stream, like I wouldn't find out." So, and then I said, multitasking like a motherfucker.
You streaming over here while you're on over there, and I don't know how people can even watch two streams at once or listen to two streams at once.
Well, like I said, I just popped in over there to see what they were talking
Like
about.
being at a party where everybody's talking about something you want to talk about. and
Yeah,
you choose who you're going to talk to.
yeah.
So this is interesting because we've been roasting. Saw this from Alzamat Films on Twitter.
Okay.
Says,
I'm never a Yankee.
I questioned Doug to Naples' charity based on his past business practices. He replied, then deleted his reply. This is how he answers questions raised about his business practices. And the thing is he said, my understanding is that Doug didn't donate those books. They were tiers purchased by customers for the troops.
Mhm.
EVS's beef was that Doug took credit while mocking Cecil for the books as per Doug, and then there's more to it. And then Doug says, your understanding isn't even worth a longer reply than this.
And the answer with the remember that's why my Mike answered, but he gave 800 extra books.
Yeah, he doesn't say that. He sends out Mike to say that basically, and then calls me a toady. Oh, okay,
of,
but
of course. He's like, hey, go defend my honor while they just sit back and watch.
yeah.
He's a roach.
Stupid.
Saint Doug of the Worms.
Now, you want to really something that really pissed me off last night while watching the Jack show. I don't know if Sim saw this, but at one point, Sketch Therapy got on the stream. Hail Sketch, and he was talking about, as he likes to call him, Rico Act Mike, because you know what? In this regard, I agree with Sketch that do we really want to be giving these people our information?
Well, yeah, that's a good concern, especially with what John Delarose did to Clint, threatened to do to you.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
which he couldn't do to me because I don't back shit. So I back good quality, like Inglewood and Bloodhunt and Seven Legions.
Yeah.
So
And Cybershock.
What'd you say?
And Cybershock.
And Cybershock. Did I back Cybershock? I will check that. I think I did.
Ethan actually shouted that out today, which is pretty cool.
Yeah.
I love the art style on Cybershock, but that's because I'm a big Metal Gear fan. So
yeah, Arthur's is good, and I'm doing the colors on that one.
Yeah.
Nice.
Yeah, the colors looking nice.
I have an idea, Optibot.
What's up?
You should let like one slot be a interchanging slot for people to come in and say their roast piece.
Ow.
So you're saying like do an alternating one
Do a
slot
radio show.
Okay.
Mhm.
Yeah.
I mean, I could do that.
Yeah, and I got to take off soon anyway, so I'll hop out so you guys can do that. But
Okay.
Oh, okay.
Well, we appreciate you coming by, Micah.
absolutely.
And,
But yeah, like anyway, was that the only thing that Sketch said, or was there more to it?
oh no. Okay, yeah, I gotta complete that thought.
Yes.
So and okay, now remember before earlier in the day, Mike was so concerned about what Ethan said about the troops
Oh, fuck.
and the war profiteer, and he was so upset about that. I want to remind everybody, Sketch is the way Sketch is because he's a veteran. Actually got wounded in
I don't
theater.
know much about Sketch. All I know is he was very vocal in every chat I've ever been in.
Yes, but that's the reason why.
Okay.
The filter is gone. Is it fair to say, Sim?
What?
Isn't it fair to say that Sketch's filter is just not there?
Yeah, it's not there. His filter is not there.
Yeah. So he's going to say exactly what is on his mind. And like somebody said, prove I'm lying.
Yep.
That's what Sketch is. Prove I'm lying. Now, remember, Mike was like, oh, the troops. They're denigrating the troops. He was calling Sketch a psycho. He was calling him, what did he say? He said, take your meds, Sketch.
Mm-hmm.
He was, he was just denigrating. Now, I want to remind
insulting
everybody,
him nonstop. Yeah.
a year ago, Mike was one of Sketch's biggest defenders.
Mm-hmm.
It only takes about a year before you just fall out with somebody. And I hate to say it, but that's getting all too common these days.
Yeah, but Mike's got a reason for doing it. Before, he acted like he was concerned about. In fact, if I remember correctly, it was Doug and Mike and Edwin were the ones who kind of were coddling Sketch. Not coddling, but you know what I mean.
Yeah.
Bringing Sketch in, talk to Sketch, that kind of thing. Ethan didn't really have him on that much, if at all, My, how the worm has turned, right? The dirt worm has turned. But I would say that was the most disgusting thing I have ever seen in my entire life. This is a guy who fought for your freedom
and was injured.
Took a wound to the head, and then you're denigrating him like that. And then you claim you care about the troops?
Yeah. Actually, one person who I know who has stuff to say, and he's in the chat, is Scott McCullough.
Yeah.
So I will go ahead and duck out and let Scott come in because I'm curious about that too. So, and Scott wanted to say it on Ethan's channel, but then we took off. So I think that I definitely want to hear what he has to say. So I will check you guys later. I'll be watching, and other than that,
peace, Micah. All right, Scott, you should have the link. I will. I guess I'll just post it in the chat, huh?
Yeah, just shout on in there.
Sure. Yeah. All right. If anybody wants to come in, I'll rotate you in and out.
Boot you all in, boot you all out.
I won't be doing this too much longer, but might be good at it.
I'm having fun.
Have fun.
I'm so funny, you guys.
I'm gonna go refill my rum and coke. I'll be back.
Okay.
There you go. What rum?
Yeah.
Brown rum. It's Kraken.
Oh, I love Kraken.
You cannot have rum and coke without brown rum.
Well, this isn't. This isn't.
I mean, I love my spice rum, but I love Kraken. It's one of the brands.
We do have as they say, the #1 Hispanic voice in science fiction, Mr. Elasmat Films. How are you doing, sir?
I'm actually healing my wounds right now. I survived a terrorist attack tonight.
Oh, my.
YouTube.
Oh, no.
The dirt worm has replied to me and then deleted his tweet. So thankfully I screen capped it, but I am surviving. I'm a huge survivor. So in addition to being the leading Hispanic voice in science fiction, I'm also a survivor.
Very good.
I'm not only the president, I'm a client.
Very good. I'm glad you survived it. That harrowing idea.
T-shirts are being made at this very moment.
You survived the Dugopocalypse.
Absolutely. It's going on Teespring soon. Check it out.
Elasmat Strong.
Yes.
Elasmat Strong.
Yes. Hail War Campaign. Hail Chat. Hail everybody.
Hail Elasmat. How's it going, Elasmat?
By the way, if you haven't done so yet, back Blood Hunt before it goes off tonight. Kick-ass vampire book. I can't wait to get it. I'm going to put it back side by side with my College of the Dead book. So
Very good.
we need more horror books. I don't mean to cut you off. I'm sorry. All right.
No, it's good. So what did you have to say, brother?
No, I learned some good things tonight, and Micah gave some very good information that we all have to apply. I think that people like Edwin, they use intimidation tactics against people that he calls simple. And isn't it funny that him and Mike they have this view of people with special needs as a very small thing?
Yeah,
I
I
missed.
that you call Ace also autistic, right?
Yeah, I remember that. That was the night that y'all had that phone call, and then I remember that. I was there for that. So yeah, I remember that. But yeah, I wanted to address one point regarding that Mike Miller video, and I get that the kid supposedly ended up enjoying burning things, but the thing is, if he's special needs, you're training that kid to play with fire like it's nothing. And I don't want to give too much information about myself, but let's just say that I have experience dealing with kids who are not the society's greatest. Let's put it to you like that. I've dealt with young people who were arsonists, some who have special needs. Let me tell you right now, they process things differently, and to pass off that moment in the video like it's nothing, like it's a good thing, is extremely irresponsible and very ignorant of how kids, especially with special needs, process things. So.
Like, he's going to remember that later on. Like, his brain is going to like lose the context, but what he'll have is, "Daddy burnt my thing."
He'll have that, and then eventually become, "Hey, fire is fun. Let's play with fire."
Exactly. Yeah. Especially when you made it more of a game. You know, it's like, oh, let's burn some more things. You know, throw it in. Fire. Everything's fine. It's whatever.
Yeah, like we said, he
Turn
could
it
have.
off, but that makes it okay because it distracted him from that's my book.
The worst to me is the fact that we pointed out. We pointed out earlier, you could have taken the sound off.
Yep.
Or not even upload the video.
Purposely choose to
Right.
leave it there.
Why would
so
he
he
do
knew
that?
exactly what he was doing.
See, Mike acts on emotion. He's very reactive. What he doesn't do is he doesn't take the time to step back and observe his actions, and then with a clear mind ask himself, "Is this a smart thing to do?"
Yep.
He doesn't do that. He doesn't have that kind of discernment, and that's the biggest thing about him is he reacts, and then he makes stupid decisions, and then he has to double down on it, and it works extra hard to hold on to the 10 fans that are still clinging to him.
Yep.
So.
Yeah. Well, we got some more people coming in. So thank you, Al, for coming in. Like I said, when you relaunch, we're definitely going to have you on again, brother.
I appreciate the moment that you allowed me to restate my campaign. I'm very humbled.
Yes, sir.
And
Hail Optimus.
Follow the conflict between Vincent and the duck.
Yes, that's gonna be okay. So that's gonna be an addition to the Road Warrior campaign. We're doing an Ash Can, or it'll be an Ash Can, or it'll be something similar. But it's good. The continuing rival between Drake and Vincent will be part of a tier with the Drake campaign. So check it out.
Yes, very good. All right, Al. Thank you so much for showing up, brother. We'll
appreciate it.
We'll see you, buddy.
Thank you.
And old friend here. Hey.
Hey! Oh, hi. Okay.
What is on your I must know.
Oh, it's just a little thing.
I love it.
Oh, hey.
Thank you.
How's
how's the cat?
Kind of thing going?
Oh my gosh. She's around here somewhere. I have no idea.
Oh.
She's just being taco.
This stream is now 50% engines.
I still feel stupid because I'm this big.
It can't be helped. It works on you.
All the Elizabeth Warren jokes, though, and I'm like, but genetics.
Yeah.
So
just go burn a wagon down. You'll be fine. Then you'll understand.
Jesus Christ. So what's on your mind tonight, Sporky?
Well, today at work, I was with a customer, and I was watching Ethan and Cecil's stream from, I think it was last night when they were talking about the mic thing.
Mm-hmm.
And my customer asked me what I was watching, and I explained to him, and he asked me, well, what's Comicsgate? So I'm explaining to him while another customer came in. And I'm kind of saying, well, it's kind of like they're taking stereotypical, like the gay, and they're shoving them in. It's not really fair and kind of sloppy seconds. And the other customer was this really awesome butch lesbian. She's so cool. And she turns around and she goes, I've heard about Comicsgate. And I was like, oh crap, you know. Well, what have you heard about? And she says, well, it was during Pride Month. And I was like, oh my God, you got to be kidding me. And she goes, this guy who was a comic book artist that I loved, he goes, he said pride is a sin.
Oh, no.
And I'm like, holy crap. I live in a hick little town. And here's somebody who I've seen almost like weekly at work. And all of a sudden she says she knows about Mike and the whole pride is a sin thing. And she goes, is that what Comicsgate is? Is it all about hate? Is it all about like homosexuality is a sin and that we're going to hell? And I had to sit there and talk to her for like a half an hour and explain that no, Comicsgate is actually extremely diverse with lots of different kinds of people in there. And Mike is just an asshole.
Mhm.
And it's really sad that, you know, she knew nothing about it. And then all of a sudden she pipes in with pride is a sin. And that's the thing she thinks about when she thinks about Comicsgate.
Yep.
And how freaking sad is that? That other people, like the LGBT people out there who had never heard of it before but really liked comics, all they hear about is pride is a sin because they happened to look up Pride Week and saw his hashtag Pride Week, pride is a sin.
Exactly, because he used that hashtag. So everybody checking that hashtag is going to see that.
And then he says, oh, I don't hate homosexual people. But then he tells everybody all of the new Comicsgate is a gay pride
Yeah.
thing. I mean, what the hell is he doing? Sorry, I cuss a lot.
It's
I'll
fine.
try to restrain myself.
Do you realize what stream you're in?
I was going to say,
You listen to us so often, you know
get
this.
us booted.
Fucking keep it up. Fuck. Shit.
Oh,
Balls.
shit.
Yeah.
We always try to watch our fucking language.
Yeah.
Just fuck, cunt, motherfucker. God damn it. I messed it up.
Too drunk for this.
Motherfucker, tits, fart, turds, and twat. There you go.
Woohoo!
That's very good. But you know, that's
It just really pisses me off that that is their idea of Comicsgate, and that Mike is sitting there saying, "Oh no, I love everybody. God tells me to love everybody, except for them homos. You know, we don't like them, and oh, except for these cultists over here, we don't like them, and oh, these memers over here at WC, we can't play with them. But Doug's cool. Doug's cool, even though he calls people names and." I can't even say the C word because it's so offensive to me. And I just, oh, God damn, that man pisses me off.
I couldn't either until I lived with a Scottish family for a few years.
it became like,
Yes, he's a cunt.
Now it doesn't face me.
Now, here's the thing about that is what's interesting is, you know, you say that about Doug, you know, they talk about, especially when they try to say this is a cult, blah blah blah. Edwin, there's pictures of you becoming a Mason. Yeah, you don't talk about cult, brother.
The Masons, they're not a cult. You see, they're not a cult. You see, because they just have an extensive ritual. You see.
My grandfather was the Grand High Poobah of the Masons here in our town. They are a cult, and they indoctrinate from Job's daughters on up.
Yep.
Yeah.
So-
There's even an old stone dick sculpture in the forest somewhere with his face on it.
Yep.
Edwin's?
Yep. Might have found his way into.
Want to show it?
Yeah, you got that? Is it in the DM?
Yep.
All right, hold on.
Oh,
let
I
me-
gotta see it.
Remember when he shared that that post where he was saying like they found an old dick sculpture related to a cult like war campaign.
Mhm.
Then somebody played with it.
It's like they're this close to understanding what the joke is, but they just.
And then they lose it. It's like, You were almost at it, and there it went.
They take themselves way too goddamn seriously.
Also,
Yep.
I think
Learn to
everybody
take the joke.
him in solidarity. Just saying.
Yep. Now I know that's just saved this.
Mike should put the cam back on. Sim, I seen you on cam. You should put the cam on, and I don't know. Optimus should do something.
Oh Jesus! The only way I could do that is I bring my camera in here.
That
I'm
might
like,
Beacon. Sport put her cam on, and I can't quite see her, but I see purple and like.
Oh, it's my light.
Yeah, I was like, I see purple and leaves.
Is that better?
Yeah, I do you.
okay. Here's what we're talking about here. There you go.
Woo!
Have like a
Aloha.
now of memes that they've sent you to put on.
Yeah, there's quite a bit. It's quite a bit. So I got some other people waiting.
Okay, so I'll go ahead and go. I just wanted to say hi.
And I appreciate that story. Like somebody said, that needs to be clipped out because
It
that's
was nice meeting you.
Yeah.
Okay, nice meeting you guys. I had fun.
You're setting the record straight. When Comicsgate started, I was still in college, so I managed to, I guess, save a ton of people from believing the wrong thing.
Yep.
Essentially.
Yep.
Well, at work, I play like that umbrella guy. I play you guys if I open that late. I play everybody's streams at work over the monitors all day. So I get a lot of people asking, what are you watching? And I get to explain it.
Perfect.
And like I said, I was really glad that you came in and explained that particular story.
Yeah.
That was really good.
Very relevant. And I need more taco pictures.
Yeah, we need more taco.
Okay.
If nobody knows, Taco is a cat named Taco, and she's awesome.
Bye.
And she has a space shuttle on her face.
No one
All right,
knows
we got D loves all things. I'm assuming. I think I know who this is.
Who knows? But I just want to say that when I saw the Mike video of his son in the background, saying that's my comics,
Mm-hmm.
It almost made me want to cry when the first time I saw that. I mean, it just pulled on my heartstrings. It just, and I don't think Mike realized how. I think more people were pissed off at that. Even his people in his chat were just pissed off at that. He was just blinded by I guess his hatred of EVS to even notice his kid, almost crying in the background. It was tough to watch.
Yeah.
He even told him to shut it.
That was weird. That was just so weird. And like I think Mike was oblivious to all that. Like he just couldn't see that he was there's a certain level of cruelty. I mean maybe that's a harsh word, but there's it's
not inappropriate, however.
Yeah, it was, like I said, I almost wanted to cry. That was just really tough. And then on the later stream, that when Mike's other son calls in and whatnot to the Jack show, and I thought Malin and Cecil just handled it right. I don't know if you saw that part of it.
Oh, I
it
did.
Was just like,
we did.
It was pretty amazing. Just saying, hey, you know what? He's your family. We don't want to talk bad about him in front of you. And you know what? You have to stick with your family, and that was pretty much the right way of handling that situation. So it's almost like a compare and contrast.
He did get to say, hey, my father's being, not these exact words, but he did say, my father's kind of being an idiot, like,
yes. So. And everybody was trying to handle that as carefully as possible without any crossing any lines. And on a side note too, I find that most of these people that are like anti-Comicsgate now, they're like what do you call it? They're like super fans, and that somehow, I don't know how to describe it, but they're like their love turned into hate. Like whether or not it was Ethan showing enough attention to him or whatnot. Yeah. But it's almost like the guy who shot John Lennon. You know what I mean? Those people that are like super fans, and then all of a sudden they became like crazy about it. I don't know why that happens, but it's almost like a mental issue on a lot of these people.
I think it has to do with the fact that he can't take the fact that he needs Ethan to be successful.
Oh, Mike. I think out of all the crazy people, Mike is the one that understands that he's in trouble. You know what I mean? Like Edwin, he has no game. He has nothing to lose, but he's crazy about it because they're like what do you call it? Like outrage merchants. They look at the things they look at a joke to be serious. It's straight up SJW stuff. You know what I mean?
Yep.
They just look at these jokes and they go, "Oh, that was a serious joke. He really means this."
Calling Doug a war profiteer while laughing, and then also calling Cecil a war profiteer. That apparently is a very serious accusation. You know,
they're laughing about it. It's clearly a joke, and like I said, they called Cecil a war profiteer. So it's kind of like it's a joke. Like I said, I really think there is really mental issues on it. Like you listen to every once in a while, I go on the comic book cuts, or I go to the Preston's web YouTube page or whatever, and I get to see and listen to those guys. It is like I'm in a different reality. We're seeing the same thing, but it's 100% different interpretations.
Yep.
Dilbert's creator mentioned something about that two opposing groups will eventually like create like two separate realities. Like one person looks at a piece of information and they create a movie from it that only their side sees. Then the other side creates a movie from that same information, and that's only what they see. And it's an unfortunate peculiarity of our brains that's just what happens, unfortunately.
Yep.
And it's something that our species is yet to overcome, unfortunately. And it's incredibly tragic when the movie is so far from reality.
Not only that, but look, I love Comicsgate. I mean, I pretty much watch everyone's channel or whatnot. And I get to see all the different things going on. And if I thought Comicsgate crossed the line, I would just stop watching. I would just go away. I'm like, you know what? I'm done with Comicsgate. I'm gone. I would just disappear.
Yep.
These people,
you just walk away. You don't have to like make a show of it. Just
exactly. I would just walk away. But these people are constantly making videos about it. They're constantly trying to find ways to attack it. They're trying to find ways to demonetize, like Cecil's Indiegogo. It's like I said, I think there's something mental behind these guys.
Yep.
Because most everyone would just walk away from it. There's like other channels they can watch or other things they like. They just move on to that. But these people can't do that. They have to make videos on it.
Well, that was fun.
I was going to say, I was waiting, but I was going to say sometimes it's the viewers that kind of dictate the content.
Yeah.
That they want to see. They want to see certain people's opinions on very, certain things.
That's right.
But when it comes, right down to it, back what you want to back. Don't back what you don't want to back.
Yep.
Watch what you want to watch. Don't watch what you don't want to watch. But when all's said and done, I hope at least you would take in multiple different perspectives.
Well, yeah, but
same thing.
Anyway, D loves all the things. I appreciate you coming by. I got some more people waiting. So
for sure.
Thank you so much for coming in. You brought a good perspective on this. So
okay.
All right. Thank you so much. We'll see you soon.
Bye.
All right. We got Gorilla Man.
What's up, folks?
Hey, Brian.
Oh, Darity.
Howdy. I work in the mental health field, and I run a support group for people that suffer with depression and bipolar disorder. So there are certain people that we can't help. Those are people with borderline personality disorder.
Oh, yeah.
Yes.
You can't, there's like depression, anxiety, OCD. It's like, you know what? These are very treatable conditions. You take the right medications, you see a good therapist, support group helps too, and you can overcome these things and lead a normal life. And then it's just like being diabetic. You have to like you have to manage it.
Yeah.
borderline personality disorder, there's nothing you can do. They're like narcissists.
Because it's like self-inflicted, isn't it?
Well, it's like narcissism or sociopaths. They're
Those
just
are both genetic.
I don't know if they're completely genetic or if it has something to do with, nature and nurture. It's usually like a combination. But with personality disorders, and that's what we're dealing with here. We're dealing with people with borderline personality disorder because what happens with those folks is they'll be your friend one minute and they're very, very good at creating enemies. All you have to do is just the slightest perception of if they even suspect that you slighted them in some way, you are now the Antichrist.
Mm-hmm.
And they turn on everybody eventually.
That's why it's hard to help them, because the people trying to help them become the enemy really fast.
Absolutely.
Can you read
Absolutely. Yeah, without a doubt.
Day 798. Still out of Comicsgate. I'm gonna burn my kids' stuff and blame EVS and Malin for it. Wait, y'all can do the laugh better than I can.
Look, the video from Mike, it genuinely disturbed me. Like, it really made me feel uncomfortable in my skin. It's like, and the whole part of it isn't burning the comic. It's his kid. No, that's mine. I don't have kids, I never got the whole kid thing until my friends started having kids.
Right.
Once my friends started having kids, I became Uncle Brian.
There you go.
I go over to their house, Brian, and they're crawling all over me. They're trying to stand on my head. I just, I love them to bits. But they have raped my toy collection.
I have a son, but I've also babysat, younger kids, and they have destroyed everything I love. No.
Well, what happens
I wouldn't trade it, but yes, the exact same thing, only from a maternal instinct kind of way. When that played, I couldn't handle it because that was my kid at that point.
I'm not even a parent, and I understand that parents live in a world that people who aren't parents can never fully understand. That your life changes in a fundamental way that it's impossible to understand unless it's happened to you. So that's where I'm speaking from.
Yeah.
But these kids, it's like they'll come over, little rat fuckers. I'll take out bins of toys because I don't have room to display my collection. And, they'll, play with shit and take stuff out of boxes and whatnot. And then they fall in love with things. And when they fall in love with stuff, oh God.
Yeah.
This one little fucker, man. It's just like, I'm like, would you like a toy? Would you like a Spider-Man toy? And he's like, no, I want that. And you know what he points at? He points at my Marvel Monsters action figure set.
Oh.
Tomb of Dracula, Simon Garth, the zombie, Werewolf by Night, and Monster of Frankenstein.
Oh no.
Where have you ever seen a Werewolf by Night or Monster of Frankenstein action figure ever, right?
Exactly.
But he points at it and he's like, I want that. What am I going to do? Am I going to be like, no, son, I'm sorry, but that needs to go back in the closet so it can collect dust? No, I let the little fucker have it because, it could be in the closet collecting dust, or it could be loved by a child.
Yeah. Yeah, I have lost many a toy to kids just watching them.
Exactly.
You got to do it.
Now my son is too cool for the stuff that I'm into for now.
Yeah, it's a stage. It's a stage.
Exactly. But I still watch my friends' kids, and they're not. And
well, remember, your son is too busy, saying how punk he is.
Yeah, he's trying to be punk.
Oh, is he? You introduced him to the Ramones and the Buzzcocks?
Yeah. But I've watched my friends' kids, and they have.
Well, jack your shit.
destroyed many things that I love.
They will. They'll jack your stuff, and that's
But
what's
they
so.
think I'm the coolest babysitter ever because they have erased a DS.
Oh
I mean,
no.
Yeah.
Oh, ow, ow.
Yeah, and they have destroyed stuff that I've collected. But I'm like, it was toys originally.
Exactly. And
Now,
when you see kids with comic books, whenever I see a child with a comic book, it makes me so happy because that should be the next generation of comic book readers, right? And it's so sad to see Mike. Like, I mean, just no, that's mine. It's like, dude, like really, you're gonna hurt your kid
Dude,
to get.
don't forget that kid used to call Ethan uncle.
Oh,
that's why
ow.
I
There's
think
that.
that's the
There's
reason why
that, and
Ethan-
if
Like
you really
that's what
wanted
I'm saying. Like your
Oh.
story, yeah, exactly.
if you really wanted
He
to
knew it was gonna hit.
about burning the comic book, he would have muted
Mm-hmm.
the
It gave me
put some
shivers
either
down my
silly
spine.
or dramatic music,
Right?
over it,
yeah.
or something.
Yeah, he would have muted that. If he really wanted people to be
You know
pissed
the
off
type
about
of
burning the
rage
comic
that
book,
makes you want to cry.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
he would be like, okay, you burned a comic book, I get it. Whatever.
My son, when my older son was next to me, and he's like, "Dude, Dad, what are you watching?" Because he saw me like getting like.
So I'm not feeling.
I made him see it, and he's like, "Dude, Dad." He goes, "He deserves a beating." I go, "Right."
Yeah.
Seriously, like you said, the kind of angry that makes you want to cry, where you just kind of like want to like get him on the ground, put your knees on his chest, and just go, "You motherfucker!"
Ask forgiveness. Yeah.
I mean, it's. I'm glad to hear that I'm not the only one that had like a physical reaction to this.
Mm-hmm. No.
Yeah, exactly. I was trying to imagine. I was like, dude, I have taken stuff away from my son as punishment. But he's a teenager. He understands why he's losing the thing. He understands good behavior gets it back.
Right.
Yeah.
Never once burn something in front of him. Especially like, okay, Mike said that the kid is special needs, that he has the mentality of a 2-year-old. I'm like, okay, well, I wouldn't do that in front of a 2-year-old.
Exactly.
I wouldn't do it in front of an 8-year-old. You know,
exactly.
It's just heartless, man. But it also shows you that the main thing that I got from the schism from Ethan's end was I think there was more sorrow than anger.
Yes.
And I think with Mike and the others, and especially Mike, I think there's real hatred there.
There is, yeah. Because you look at that
There's
stream,
genuine hatred, and then I refuse to listen to the clip.
It's brutal.
I saw people quoting the clip, and I was like, I obviously don't want to listen to this.
Horrible.
Because it'll get the mama, the mama wolf going.
Remember that every time that Ethan talks about Mike, he always says like he's done, right?
And then
it's always about the kids. The kids hurt him.
Now, the key thing is, if you look at that, wait a
In
minute,
a brief
hold on,
stream where he played it, and I was
Oh.
upset, but he was visibly upset. He's not faking like,
yeah, that's what I was going to say. That stream,
Mike's an asshole. He was visibly as upset as I was.
that 14-minute stream that Ethan did, where he look on his face, and remember we were watching it last night, and we were like,
Out of his voice.
Terrible. Yeah.
Even when they tried to change the subject, it's like, hey, let's talk about something that's fun, and he said, I don't want to.
Yeah.
He even bring himself around to promoting.
He hurt him, yeah.
Something,
And he knew he would, because like I said, every time that Ethan talks about them, it's like, at this point, I'm done with Mike. I'm just worried about the kids.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They used to call him Uncle E. They used to call him.
That's
Ethan.
That's brutal, man. That is heartless, man. Heartless.
Or my biggest thing is, even if I take Mike at his word that it wasn't his son. Okay, his son didn't understand what was going on. Okay, his son later got into it, and thought it was cool. Okay, that's still irresponsible as fuck. Bringing your kid in, I don't give a shit. You brought your kid into it.
Absolutely. Into a beef, Yeah. And I'm sick of this beef. It's hurt Comicsgate in a major way. I understand that drama gets views.
Yeah.
But when the focus should have been on indie creators and helping indie creators, it was all about the drama. Like my campaign, did okay because I got in right before the door closed, right before the schism happened. But I feel like everybody that came after me, they've just been sort of shut out because it's all been about the stupid fucking drama. Mike and the others, what do they want? They want this right now, us talking about them.
Yep. And like I said, I wouldn't. How long has it been? I know, honestly, it's been a week because last week they did something stupid. We talked about it then.
Yeah. And I think that's exactly it.
Yeah.
Mike is a shit stirrer. They're all shit stirrers.
Yeah.
They're trying to stir up shit for attention.
Yep.
And it's fucking sad, and it's sociopathic behavior.
Yep.
It's antisocial behavior. When your hate is greater than your love, you've got a problem.
Yep.
Like I said, I think, I'm really upset with Mike, but I feel like their actions scream, that side, I guess. Their actions scream, we need the attention.
Yep.
Absolutely.
Whereas the other side, just block each other. Just go your separate ways. Why are you intentionally provoking each other? That pisses
because they need Ethan.
They do.
Now here's last night when we were promoting, we were promoting Orgasm Girl with Trisha, Dan Fan, and
I feel bad because I wasn't as
really hard to get through after seeing what we saw, right?
Yeah.
And that was really, 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 really tough. And I couldn't, but I got through it, eventually got through it because she deserved my full attention, for promoting her book, made her, a couple $100. That's what it's all about.
Absolutely.
Right?
Absolutely.
Now I have a question. I have a question for you that's off topic because I got one more person to bring in.
I sorry if I'm eating up.
No, it's fine. It's fine.
Time. You're still in the You're fine.
Okay, and Piper, don't worry about it. You can't be on point every time for these things. Nobody expects you to be, especially after a couple of cocktails.
So my question is, when's the Gorilla book?
The Gorilla book is going to be. Oh, did you get your Gorilla book?
No, I'm playing with you. I'm messing with you.
He's like, where's my Gorilla book, Brian?
I sent out.
Brian,
I got 2 boxes still left to go out.
Okay.
The majority are out, and I'm getting them out as fast as I can. Mm-hmm. So at the end of February, early March, I can launch 6-Gun Gorilla, the big gun down.
Yes.
There you go. But yeah, I was just kidding with you. I can't wait to get it. I just reading through the PDF, and I was like, man.
Thanks, brother. Thanks. Yeah. And hey, I don't mind. I'm a big believer in reach out and fuck with someone. and Piper, I'll see you. I'll be seeing you on Monday on Drew's show, and we'll be talking about werewolves.
Werewolves?
My favorite monsters too.
Me too.
Oh, awesome!
All right, awesome.
Out for it.
Hell yeah! All right, love you guys. Have an awesome night, and thanks for having me on.
All right, see you then. See
you, buddy. Soul.
Later.
Yeah.
All right, this one's been waiting patiently. Hello.
There you go. The real
Hey, how's everyone doing?
Ariel did well. No.
My mic working? Everything clear?
Yeah, kind of good, brother.
Hello, brother from down under.
Hey. So let's start a fire. So I'm gonna say something.
Okay.
I don't think that Mike's son is the only one that has special needs in the family.
Oh
no, the apple doesn't fall far away
from the tree. Yeah, I think that Mike would have to be a complete fucking moron or lacking some sort of basic cognitive ability to upload a video where his handicapped child is screaming while he burns what the child believes to be his property. And that was it for me. That was the line. I've kind of been a bit fed up with Mike for a while with what he does, but I sort of thought, well, we're brothers in Christ, and he just has a different perspective on things. And after seeing him act that way, I just thought, no, I don't believe that he even believes half the stuff he says at this point. I mean, the man cried over his faith, so I thought that it ran deep. But, you know, how's he he's going to stand before the Lord, and, you know, the Lord's going to say, like, why did you do that? And he'll say, oh, it's full of spite. Full of spite. You know, he's got nothing else. Nothing else. And I just, guys, like, being comic book creators means writing for heroes, you know? And so just be decent people. Like, it's not hard to be a decent person. I look at this and I think, like, hey guys, like, put the trust that you put in Mike in me, because I will not do that shit. I will not turn it around on you guys. And it seems like it's impossible to just have a standard where people actually just want to be decent and produce good stuff and be honorable businessmen. Instead, like, this is blatantly just an attempt to hurt Ethan. It's the same as the frogs. When he chopped up the frogs. How does that help his career in any way? That Salamandroid cover that he burned, it's retailing right now on eBay for $70 US. He's bitching and moaning about feeding his family. I mean, he could have put it on eBay, made $70 plus postage, and that could have fed him for a night.
You know,
but he burned it.
You know, that's what's really bugs. Another thing that bugged me is that the absolute going to bat, right, for Doug, right, just going, you know, straight into the paint, as they say, you know, using a basketball term, into the paint for Doug TeNapel. Do we not forget that, like, a little over a year ago, Doug TeNapel made Mike cry on stream, made him feel like less of a man.
Yeah.
Because he didn't, well, you know, why don't you help out your friend, Mike? Why don't you help out your friend? And made Mike say, because if I try to help him out, I can't feed my goddamn family.
Mm-hmm. But, you know,
so,
the friend,
we're going to forget
enemy,
that because Frogman bad.
The enemy of the enemy is my friend.
Yep.
So it's the same way. Again, the other day, did you see that post that I shared from the worm, the mind of the worm, where he's saying, "Oh, Kickstarter's fine," and he's shitting on Meyer.
Yeah.
I'm thinking, like, you know what, mate? You know full well that we've got social justice blue hairs sitting up in Kickstarter vetoing people based purely upon the content of their politics, right? You claim to be here to fight against the social justice warrior tyranny, to fight against the rainbow, to fight against identity politics, but you're here backing into the corner of Kickstarter against a combat veteran and a Republican who you claim to represent, right? Purely out of malice and spite, because it's self-serving. He's in his message. He says, you know, they've done well. They've helped me pay bills for my family. Well, good for you, buddy. Good for you. You know, the world isn't about you. You know, the world is about everyone. So what? You're big bad Doug TeNapel who made a book about a worm one time, made a video about a fucking worm, and you've been riding that celebrity. Then you did VeggieTales, real Christian values in what you're doing now, mate. How you're acting, how you're driving Mike to ruin his fucking career. Mike's fucked himself beyond all reason. Like, his family have been put through all sorts of hell. You got his son. You got his fucking son coming on to the Jack show, tore up because he's like, I've got to defend my dad. I'm upset with you guys, but I'm also upset with my dad. This is a 19-year-old kid. What's it going to do to his faith? What's it going to do to his walk, Mike? When he doesn't have your sure sort of principles of Christianity. He wasn't an atheist like you were, Mike. He wasn't an atheist like me. You raised him a Christian. Now he gets to look at you and see that, and you think he's not going to question? It's so irresponsible. It's irresponsible from a spiritual point of view, from a family point of view, from a business point of view. And I am just utterly dumbfounded that they would put hatred above common sense and common decency. And that's my rant. Because I'm angry. I'm sorry. But
no, don't worry.
I'm trying not to get more angry, but it's sort of.
I was going to say, if nothing else is waiting right now, then
Yes, he does.
Yeah.
Because
Mata makes a good point. All I know about Doug is I only hear about him when he's doing something stupid. So
Yeah.
you hear about him a lot, unfortunately.
Sorry, Mo. It's too hot for the suits, my friend. It's too hot for the suits right now. But
That
take off your
closet
shirt.
motherfucker makes one fucking book, and that's all he rides on for the rest of his life.
No, it's too hot. All y'all take off your shirts.
Yeah, but remember that he never actually made an actual full book.
Do it.
A
Yeah,
decent.
he
Come
made
on, get back on
75%.
camera and do it.
Mm-hmm.
Piper, you're drunk.
He was mainly a fill-in.
But
Nobody
hey,
knew what the fuck he was before. Did you?
I know
You're right.
media was in the chat. I don't know if it was actually him, but if somebody is polite to me, I will be polite to them. If you talk to me like a normal person, even when we disagree, I will be polite back.
but you've got to keep in mind that when
As soon as they're rude to me,
you've got to
they get
remember though.
all
You've got to remember though, Piper, that when John Delarose is talking to you, like if it was real life, you would smell the feces on his breath. So it's
It might be different in person. You can tell if a person's being genuine or not if you're face to face with them.
Yeah.
You really can.
But you can also smell all of the shit that they've been eating on their breath.
Well, I was gonna say the sense of smell is part of it, but he was being polite in the chat, so I was polite back.
He was only here to get a reaction. You did the right thing.
Yeah, well, I was gonna say, I was polite
He
back.
was not being polite. He was here to troll.
Politeness.
No. I gotta back you up on this, Piper.
Okay.
He was not here to be polite. He was here to troll. You defused him and he left. That was all it was.
Mm-hmm.
I was kind of curious to ask him, how's Vox Day's taint doing?
Oh,
yeah. Yeah. But
so that's
like, yes, but you'll remember in the morning, Piper, he's super fake. She did the right thing because he left. Didn't trail the stream.
no, you did a good thing, Piper. I would have caused drama. I would have talked shit like I did. So
Buzz Piper's bud. JDA called this stream a circle jerk.
See, there you go. That's what I'm talking about. Yeah. So, hey, John, I still have the screenshot of you threatening to dox me. Fuck you. That's my thought. There's your circle jerk. There's your moment. Okay, you can clip that out, post it all over the fucking place. Fuck you, John Della Rose. You want me to get like Yellow Flash? Fuck you, John Della Rose. Fuck this guy. Fuck John Della Rose. Okay.
Does Vox Day
feel better now? Wait a minute. Hold on. Do you feel better now?
Asphalt bleaching is pretty cheap.
Do you feel better now? That's all I'm saying. You feel better now that I've acknowledged your existence.
I'm disappointed. He blocked me like multiple times on Twitter. And because I knew shit that either he didn't want to know or he's pretending he didn't know.
Yeah.
Well, let's talk about that for a minute. Let's talk about this whole not wanting to know thing. Because again, that seems to be a signature move.
I am pretty wasted.
Yeah. Seems to be a signature move of Mr. Snaple. Telling people that what they do and do not know. And blocking his ears about, what other people know, undermining them, calling them meandering, calling them idiots, calling them cunty. And it seems to be that the other side, that any Comicsgate seems to be very, very quick to determine the value and worth of information and who should have access to it.
Piper, I said don't share it anymore.
Oh. I'm trying to get Scott to come in.
Well, Scott, you can send it to Scott. We know Scott. We got his DMs. We can send it to Scott personally.
I've been drinking.
Well, sober up. Some coffee. Jesus. Go ahead. I'm sorry, Liam.
I'm just going to say real quick, though, why do you think you have over 100 people watching right now? I'm just saying.
Well, we had 100 people watching when you weren't even on cam last week, but that's not a,
Who do we have?
We had 120 people watching last week, so.
Who do we have, though?
Nobody. It was just us.
Are you sure?
Yeah, it was us, and I think Liam and Micah and somebody else. But
I
still.
need to hit the gym then, asshole.
Look, you're gonna have to go. You're gonna have to go to bed if you keep on.
You can put your bit to bed. Fuck.
Yeah.
I just eat chocolate. I don't have none.
She's lost.
And she's gone.
Yeah, take a deep breath.
I'm better now.
Are you sure?
No.
Still drinking. What did we get? How did we get the fuck here?
$50 sure boob. Hit up with the fucking who's the two bald guy sitting with Pipper. I can still read a little bit.
What the
Super chat.
Did you say Pipper?
Pipper. I will read them in voices if you do super chats.
I've already read we read super chats when we get them. What are you talking about? We haven't got any more super chat. Guys, I apologize.
No, that's what I'm saying. I'll read them in stupid voices. It'll be great.
Yeah, but we don't need to go through the I can't bring them. They're already gone.
Here we go. I am 100% right.
That's
nice.
See?
But what about what though?
You can't debate the I have no idea, but you can't you can't find the facts, man.
Facts of what?
But I'm 100% right. Oh, and also that like half the chat has said that I should just be the picture.
Well, I know who I choose to be the picture, and that's Michael B.
It's a good thing that
Legend.
Look at that beautiful, beautiful beard. That's just a nice and amazing. Yep. Look at that.
Piper starts singing. Do they know
Ginger
it's
beard.
Christmas time at all? I've got songs.
It
man.
is not Christmas time. No, stop.
Right? That's what I'm saying. I've got songs.
All right.
Freaking-
So Scott won't be able to come on. He's going to do domestic stuff. So usually on Valentine's Day, that means many things.
Oh God, yeah, that's been like the
You
last.
better be relaying
like,
some
24 hours.
domestic stuff over here, bro.
All right, there's your super chat you could read.
I was scolded by EVS for calling her Pipper, and she just called herself that. Reparations.
Yeah. Well, I think we got to end the stream so Piper can go to fuck to bed.
Oh, I'm having fun, you guys. More.
There's what else is there to talk about? We know.
Well, I mean, I am here. I am Liam, killer of streams. So, I
Yeah,
mean,
yeah.
this is-
Killer of streams. You slayed the stream monster.
Somebody open this for me.
Did you say somebody opened it? You're there by yourself. What are you doing? Don't bite that.
I'm gonna bite it.
God, no,
She's a biter, guys. Run.
Oh yeah, and a scratch you.
people's dreams are coming true right now.
Now I know what it's like to have children.
Right?
Stop that.
Don't forget, when you're done, you turn around and go, boop, boop, beep, doo.
Oh no.
And you're going to see the view count going to 200.
You need to be back on camera, Mike.
Perth Comics is almost
101.
there. He wants more.
I'm the one that put the cork back in. What the
Best stream
Trying to
ever.
pull a cork out of his teeth.
I think Piper's just getting started. Exactly. I'm gonna go to my channel if this one dies.
She's gonna get white girl wasted. And we're gonna watch it all.
It's
Right?
already white girl waste. What are you talking about?
It's not going to work. Piper, get a corkscrew for Christ's sake.
Yeah, that's what I said.
Yeah.
I'll be back.
All
Go
right.
get that screw.
Yeah, go get your screw on.
Yeah.
Uh-oh. I think this will be a bad mix. Cecil and Piper's stream. This stream's amazing. I've only been here 5 minutes.
Told you, best stream ever.
It's gotta be you guys. You know, it's gotta be you guys.
Yeah. Try to get on Cecil's channel. Demonetize, the algorithm won't understand corp removal. Oh, I didn't think about that shit. Keep her away from sharp objects.
I kind of trust her with him at this point, but not like intrinsically. Just sort of like from like years.
Mike,
of
she
knowing
just
her.
tried to bite a cork off of a bottle.
Yeah, that's some hardcore shit. That's how you know she's gangster. That's how you know she's down with the hood and is willing to go down and I don't know where I was going with this.
Did she just go woo in the background?
Yeah, see, she knows exactly what's up.
Back. Hold on, guys.
No, bro.
Am I right, Piper? West Side? West Side. Don't leave me hanging, bitch.
That was awesome.
Well, you don't know, like anytime, like Piper, like when we're doing this, like you know, he whenever she comes in the room, he goes, "Hello, you fancy bitch." Holy crap! What's going on here in the chat? The chat's gone. They're wild. They're done.
The chat are great. We've got Jason Black in there. He's an awesome dude.
Yep,
really,
I like Jason.
And great artist.
Yeah, really great.
Mm-hmm. She needs to keep her mouth on the cork and gently stroke the neck.
see,
that would definitely get us demonetized.
Would it?
Wow, Canadian gangster. Well, if you want Canadian gangster, you need to check out. If you want to see Japanese schoolgirl gangster, check out OG-chan on
yeah, check out OG-chan.com, the most lit webcomic on the internet.
Yeah. Oh, here she's back. She made it back. Hey, what the fuck?
Piper, am I right? West Side?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Now I've got a proper plugger.
The what?
Piper's down in the hose. Woo!
You mean
she went and got a screw in her plug. So it's all set up now.
Oh
for
my!
the rest of the stream.
That's
made it.
Sexual harassment.
This has been my past 3 Valentine's days. Just
somebody in the chat earlier said that you and Cecil need to drunk stream together.
Fuck yeah!
I don't know, that'd be kind of funny.
Yeah, for sure. There's a bit there.
I would like to see
corkscrew dimension. Oh, she's gonna fall down off camera, and we won't see her till Monday. Piper's a go.
Yeah, well, that's what we got to find out. Are you Kelsey drunk or are you Cecil drunk?
I'm probably Piper and Cecil should stream. Pipper's finest moment.
Pipper's finest. Well, yeah, the difference between like Cecil drunk is he still somehow functions.
He's a high-functioning alcoholic.
High-functioning alcoholic, yeah. And Kelsey will just eventually pass out.
Yeah.
He just falls over. I mean, literally falls over out of his chair.
I mean, I notice it doesn't show that I'm already down in my second rum and coke.
Oh
man, if I was drinking that,
and I'm drinking mugs, not a glass, a mug. Like we drink root beer,
like a real man. Yeah.
If I was drinking that, it would be different.
There you go. Cecil took his pants off yesterday's stream.
Yeah.
So, he was trying to dance for us, you know. He was trying to dance for us and entertain us, and Ethan just got in the way of his art, you know.
Yeah.
I wanted to do karaoke, but I guess it's a Merry Mayhem thing, the karaoke, and I have to try out, which I was going to, but then I drank.
I don't know what's going on anymore.
He was smashing his rare art pieces, throw Piper in the mix, and the city would be razed to the ground. Cecil pees on the floor. No, I use the toilet. I don't care how drunk I am. I use the toilet. If I'm drunk, that just means I'm going to sleep on the toilet. But
see, she's civilized.
Yeah.
Sometimes.
Karaoke.
lady.
Yes. I need to try out for karaoke. Let's just do karaoke right now.
No.
Yes.
No. Then I'd have to take the stream down. I'm not doing that. No.
Piper. No. Karaoke Piper. Do it. See?
Yeah, do it. Yeah, go ahead. Do it on your own channel. Go ahead.
Why can't I do it here? Why don't I just sing Acapulco?
Acapulco? What?
You mean a cappella?
Yes.
Yeah,
It's
acapella.
like I'm a choir teacher.
You can't even say acapella and you want to do a fucking karaoke stream.
Hey, maybe she's a savant. Maybe she's a savant. Maybe she's just going to open up and be like a songbird, and maybe she can only sing when she's drunk. There are people that are like that, you know.
Get stoned. I just do edibles now.
Yeah, that's what I do, and I occasionally vaporize.
Oh. Good old fashioned.
I can't with
Here,
the
watch
old
it.
fashioned because I got asthma, so I got to be careful with that.
Yes,
Oh.
exactly. So I eat the shit, and I haven't figured out the right amount to eat yet. So I always eat either too much or too much. Apparently, a whole gummy bear is too much for me.
Yeah, you guys did like half one time.
You realize that you just made the best. You just made the most clippable thing ever, right? You just said, "I eat the shit."
I eat the shit.
Yeah.
Sorry, Ro.
You cut that, I eat the shit, and then you put the video, the part with the bottle.
And I rub it all up.
Jesus. Let's
Eats
get
the poo poo.
Hey, what do you think of this?
Not a fan.
Not a fan?
No.
Right.
Okay.
Happy
Making sure.
Valentine's Day, Comics Gay.
Yeah. Yeah. This is the Valentine's Day roast. We didn't actually say, I mean, we showed the
Was it,
thumbnail. It shows who's roasting, but Drunk Piper is the YouTube algorithm. Looking for an excuse to get someone copyright struck. Yeah.
Wait. Ready?
No.
I'm gonna sing whether y'all like it or not. Okay, ready?
All right, go for it.
All right, hold up. Brace yourselves.
What do you mean? Hold up, brace yourselves.
Yep, go for it. Go ahead.
Oh shit! I clicked on the wrong thing. Hold on.
Okay.
Have you got color in? Aces up your sleeve.
All right, I'll let it go.
Idea that you're in deep. I've dreamt about you nearly every night this week. How many secrets can you keep? 'Cause there's this tune I found that makes you think of you somehow. And I play it on repeat till I fall asleep. Spilling drinks on my setting. Do I want to know if this feeling flows both ways? Sorta hoping that you'd stay, baby. We both know that the nights we mainly made for saying things that you can't say tomorrow day. Crawling back to you. Every thought of calling when you've had a few, 'cause I always do. Maybe I'm too. You guys are fucking me up.
I know, it's nice.
Busy being yours to fall for somebody new. Now I thought it through. I'm crawling back to you.
I did mute you for like the first 10 seconds. by
That's
the way.
fucked up. So guts. Been wondering if your heart's still beating, and oh, I wanna know what time it shuts. Simmer down, I'm sorry to interrupt. It's just I'm constantly on because I'm
It's,
trying.
already lost 20 viewers so
Kiss
far.
you.
Um,
I don't know if you feel the same as I do. We could be together. If you wanted to.
They're not fans.
But still, I like the Arctic Monkeys.
These guys are not fans.
Real life Jessica Rabbit. See, every time I hear that song, I imagine Jessica Rabbit singing it. That's why I like the song so much.
Lord have mercy. Let's go with that. Oh, got a proposal.
Oh no.
Would you like to be my next ex-wife? Hey, it depends. How much do I get to steal half of?
Just like a woman.
Right? I mean,
he's
Hold on a second.
offering half of stuff. So.
local Indian. Another mother's breaking heart is taking over. Cats are fighting.
Go fight them cats.
Violence causes
that's screeching.
silence. Who are me? Wow. Mistaken. Wow. I need to not be this much. This.
Got this much.
Yeah.
I get it. No, I don't get it.
I don't understand. I'm going to look back on later in life and wonder where it went wrong, and this was it.
Here's on me, family.
Oh, damn.
In your head, you're fighting with your thing. My fucking cat's too. In your
This woman a vampire.
in your head,
My voice is driving the cure cats insane.
in your head, in your head, zombie, zombie, zombie.
I don't even know what's going on anymore, guys. I apologize.
In your head, zombie, zombie, zombie. Seriously, I needed to drink that one. Sing that one. I was drunk.
You needed to drink that one?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, no.
As it
Oh,
is.
but for real, I need to Piper for Karaoke 2020.
Well, then, that's the new hashtag, ladies and gentlemen.
Yes, Piper for Karaoke 2020.
Yeah, get her on karaoke or something. I don't
Still
know.
better than Ethan Epstein didn't kill himself.
Oh.
Yeah, no, if I don't drink as much. Because generally when I do karaoke, I'm not drinking this. I'm just drinking like cheap ass beer.
Mm. Oh, wow.
Right now. Oh, what is it?
Still better than Ethan.
Damn. Mm. Epstein would kill himself now after that.
Now after this thing, aw, you guys suck.
But you're drunk. You're kind of off tune a little bit.
Am I? Yeah.
Yeah, just a bit.
I've had voice training, you guys. But
you're drunk.
Like I said, when I usually sing, it's like a cheap ass beer. Yeah, it was probably.
No, definitely.
Mm-hmm.
Cats wilding.
Mm-hmm.
This is me right now. wondering where I lost control of it all.
That was a fun and crazy scream. My son killed himself after the scene.
Did
You
you
guys
ever have control?
so
Probably not. I'll be honest with you. I lost control a long time ago.
like you cannot even display how much ass you suck.
Because we kick ass.
Yeah, be careful about joking about killing yourself online.
There we go.
But people will report you for that.
Huge vampire lips. I didn't say I would kill myself. Screw the haters. Team Pepper.
So yeah, Back Blood Hunt, 7th Legion, Cybershock.
Yeah.
That too.
And
Xenotype is
Xenotype.
Yep, March 1st.
March 1st is Xenotype. Yes,
Yep.
yes.
Where's the pre-launch page?
Only back them if they don't make fun of.
Where's the pre-launch page, Liam?
Well, I didn't really want to do a mailing list.
Liam?
Do you want? Well, I can send it to you if you want. It's private.
You need to make it and you need to share it so people can get ready and don't miss your launch.
Yeah. Oh, I'm not going to miss my launch. I'm planning on doing
And
like
send
a
it to
countdown for the
Nick.
last 7 days.
Better with one more. What's up?
Yeah.
Send it to Nick.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Nick's great. Nick's a good dude.
All right. Well, I think that's a
sweet dreams are made.
Knew it was coming.
Who am I?
There.
To disagree.
She's still going
Sorry.
too. That's the funny thing about it. She's just- look at her. She just yep. She doesn't even know she's muted. That's the best part. She just.
I do too. What the fuck?
I'm
That's the
trying
proper way.
to end the stream. Since you started singing, we lost 20 viewers.
The show should still be going. There's still people.
There went 3 more. There are people probably actively unsubbing right now. Like, no more of this. They say.
Only back people if they aren't honest about Piper singing tonight.
Real critiques.
I'm just saying my cat didn't start attacking me until after the stinging started. So yeah.
Just want to point out, Optimus is the hero we need and deserve. Thank you.
Piper doing a singing live stream on your channel after.
Yeah, I have been serenaded, Chris.
Is Piper drunk?
Yes.
Baby.
She is gone, dude. She's freaking done.
All right.
Done.
Okay. This was me. All me.
Good Lord.
Yeah. I only drink on special occasions, which is right now.
Oh.
Fucking Pipper.
She called herself Pipper.
Yep. All right. Well, Pipper needs to go to bed. So,
Pipper did all of this for y'all. Wait, yeah.
Oh, wait a minute. Hold on a minute now. I'm gonna have to end the stream.
I'm telling you, best stream ever.
I'm seriously gonna have to end the stream because she's gonna do something that's gonna get us, like, all of us, like, kicked off and probably
I didn't
demonetized.
get any chocolate. Here's tattoos.
and more than likely, crucified. So we
For real, I didn't get any chocolate, you guys.
well, I apologize.
This is a crime.
I don't know what you want me to do about it, but I'm sorry you didn't get no damn chocolate.
Well, no, that's the point of this. No chocolate. This.
Yeah, maybe you should have been eating something this whole time. That way you wouldn't be, so sloshed.
You mean like chocolate?
Well, go anything. Bread.
I'm not allowed to eat bread.
Something. Just something to absorb whatever you do.
Just getting more subs.
Yeah, probably. Yeah.
Enhance. Just saw that at the same time.
Sub degraded 0.5 because this stuff.
Oh shoot.
On channel.
There we go.
Wow.
I hit the wrong button. I was trying to do this.
Sub degraded 0.5 and pissed me off, so I drink.
So those tats again?
Oh, the tattoos? Hold on. We got,
And just like that, we got more viewers.
And
now do the boop do.
the Black Series for Werewolf the Apocalypse. My very first tattoo ever was this paw print. I was 16.
You're digging a little deep there, Piper.
Does it represent anything? Does it mean anything? Or did you just sort of...
It means wolves have always been very important to me in my part of the family.
Mm-hmm.
But that calls back also to the Cherokee bullshit that I do not look like at all. But more than Warren. Way more than Warren.
I came back at the right time. Jesus.
Let's got in, and you know what? Cecil should let me on his show. For no reason. Just, he needs to share his booze and let me on his show for no fucking reason.
Well, he's not going to share his booze with you, lady. But
damn it,
you might just be able to get drunk enough to keep up.
Whatever happened to your son's your son's school trip is did I offer before the stream gets flagged for nudity? As a lifelong horror player, I would like to apologize on behalf for Piper's.
Garrosh wouldn't have wanted to have allowed this. Not in the true horde.
My son is homeschooling. I am homeschooling him, but as you see, it's a Friday evening, so I'm not.
Well,
because we need breaks too.
Yes. So, Piper, with your permission, can I end the stream now? Can I do it anyway? And just, I'm just.
You can leave.
What? I can't. I'm the host.
You might be the host, but
Gonna
she just
tell us
sees
about
you
her
as...
childhood. Man, I have some stories.
No, you don't.
She is mutinied.
Shit, Piper Jones Fudd. Piper sounds like Rowan for a moment there. This makes my orc hunter mean happy. My very first character was I think a goblin hunter. Or were they goblins?
It couldn't have been goblins.
I'm pretty sure it was a goblin.
It couldn't have been. You played before. You stopped playing at Cataclysm. That's when the goblins came out. There's no way you could have been a goblin.
Okay, what was it? A troll. That's what it was.
Yes.
I was a troll hunter. That was my main. My secondary was a blood elf.
Anybody know that she keeps doing this thing where she's putting her head around, like she's trying to tell us something? Just like,
yeah, I know. I'm telling y'all things. Either that or just she started telling everybody she loves them. It's awesome. Just leave Piper on full screen and walk away. It'll be fine.
I don't think so.
Who's doing the stream after this?
Oh, jeez. Is anybody streaming right now?
I'm not done yet.
You need to be done. You need to go to bed.
The stream, people will riot. I think you just need to leave.
I'm not going to remove the stream. Why? I can't leave.
She only sees you as the man with the mute button.
Apparently.
Yeah. She wants you to go away.
All right. Okay, guys. There you go. There you go. All right. If you want it.
All right. One final. And then somebody give me a link to a stream to be on.
Somebody forgot who has the power here.
Head in your head, used to fighting with your bums and your guns, and your guns and your bums in your head, used to die.
I don't even know what's going on anymore, guys.
In your head,
I know, right? She hijacked the show.
Zombie.
Young Piper.
Zombie.
You created a monster.
I didn't do any of this.
I didn't do any of this. That's great.
Oh shit! Somebody stream right now and the fuck.
Yeah, what are we gonna do when we get rid of the stuffy Mr. Optimus Deadpool?
Right.
Where's the party? Where's the party?
All right, somebody do it. If you don't mute this, Doug wins. What? Miss hates us.
I want to see the disaster this turns into.
Somebody link me to a different stream to go to.
Now
I'm
I
not
almost don't
doing
want to
that.
stop streaming because if I do, you'll go somewhere else and embarrass yourself.
Oh no,
I'm not gonna.
Gargoyle says she's raping me and not in a fun way, and I feel bad because I need to do a thing for him, but I'm drunk right now.
Everybody perked up when it said "do a thing." You're like,
Right now, I've been having problems all week, so
oh, for fuck's sake!
somebody link me to a different stream where I can be retarded. You cut this stream off, you support anti-company, and they will win. If Piper doesn't finish that bottle, Doug wins. Just saying. I mean,
turn the
Oh my
cam on.
god,
The cam is
wait, the
on.
tequila worm. Why hasn't
Turn
Cecil
all
done anything
your
with the tequila worm?
Yeah, that's a good point. Why hasn't somebody did a tequila worm with Doug? Because you remember most of his worst diatribes is when he's drunk, right?
Yeah.
So. Guys, I lost the plot a long time ago.
Anyway.
You should take some pictures. Hee. I don't know. Somebody take some flattering pictures from this.
What's really bad is if I could have to continue, I do have to go restart my router, and that means I would have to leave for a second.
That's fine. I will hold down the fort with my
I want to give myself a snack.
We're
I'm enjoying the show.
To show that I am
I'm leaving Beacon in charge.
Oh no.
Hell, mighty Ginger.
Which one?
See,
So
Dark Comic says that he has $20 saying that I passed out on Cam, but you only spent $2 to say that. So I'm doing, do you really have $20 on?
Because you can see, I don't know if you're seeing on your screen, but you notice how my icons are not there now.
Look, I have I have my werewolf figures now.
Yeah, like I said, for example, you can't see the icon anymore. That's because not loading any.
Pipper asked Liam a question.
Okay.
If Piper falls on the floor on Cam, she might join Kelsey in the forest of Cecil P. That would be neat. Okay, Liam.
Yes.
What is your ideal girl?
Oh,
jeez, please, you're gonna get me in trouble. Okay, well, let's see. I would like someone that shares my values, so that we don't fight all the time. That would be great. Someone that wouldn't be opposed to starting a family. I would like someone that would be, I guess, supportive, not afraid to be a homebody. I'm pretty chauvinistic, man. I'm pretty old school. So there's that. That's out there now.
When are we getting married? I'm just kidding.
Didn't you just get done telling me you're with someone?
No.
What? No.
Oh, okay.
No, I just have a kid and a dog and a cat.
Yeah, okay.
All assholes.
Would need to totally be good with animals. Would need to be good with animals for sure. Gosh, you sprung that.
I think it involves wolf ears. The right answer is Piper Lee.
Should I take the risk and go restart my router?
No. Yes, maybe.
Maybe should end the stream because we don't want
A
to.
very strong maybe.
I think I should end the stream and then.
No. We're having fun here.
Carbon water got me.
Oh, it's on Dodge Beaks. Hold on. We
Mm.
still have 69. Exactly 69 viewers, man.
It's a magic number. It's the magic number for magic to happen.
Prostitute face, speak near my clearly. When you
There-
speak, please.
At this point, there is no speaking clearly for her. You know,
Is it because you're afraid of getting like copyright, like a strike or something, because you're monetized?
I have drink a little bit. And by a
have
little
drink.
bit, I mean one of them 20, 50. Hold on.
I'm fearing what she might do if I leave.
This many ounces of wine. I don't drink often. I'm
Yeah, we can
available
tell.
for giggity. I have really low stakes. Hey, wait a minute. Actually, I am working on having one of them reverse harem things. So, I mean, there's applications.
Reverse harem.
Yeah, well, I gotta say,
polyamorous.
harem is a dude and a bunch of chicks, and a reverse harem is a chick and a bunch of dudes. So,
So any relationship in Seattle.
do I need to move to Seattle? I feel like I would get shot.
Probably.
There's a good chance.
I'm thinking.
We'll keep an eye on our Optimist. There you go. You're fine. If you want, you can beat the Bacardi.
Yeah, I'm trying to put something up so, like, if it did happen, this is what everybody's thinking. So I'll just leave this up.
Elephant dong. That's.
Yeah, exactly.
Is my mic better now, guys?
Yeah, that sounds good.
Yes.
Yeah, I had it facing the opposite damn way, so I'm talking into the backside of it like an idiot. Yeah.
Yeah, those things only have like the cycloid in one direction, or whatever the fuck it's called.
Yeah.
Yes,
All right.
reverse harem is a chick and a bunch of. No, I don't want soys. I want boys, but like dudes.
Men.
Hold on.
I'm gonna take the chance and go.
Pick up this cat. Okay.
I'm gonna feel really bad if that image drops when I leave. But I will be right back. Guys, try to contain her.
She wants fearsome masculine super chatters. She wants comic skater men to light up the chat for us. Come on, boys, light up the chat for us.
I need a comics gate dude harem. Or reverse harem, and you can keep your masculinity because hold on a minute. I'd rather you be actual manly men. There we go. Yeah. Even if that means being assholes, as long as you're not an asshole to me. Anyway, after these messages, we'll be right back. So anyway, this comics gate, wow, this is just gonna keep going, isn't it?
I can't stop looking at the elephant.
Well then, it is comics gate. Oh, shit.
What's that even from? Like, what is this from?
I don't even know, you guys. Oh, I made a new friend on the Twitters, you guys. Anyways, who is planning on going to the convention?
I mean,
If
if
I
I
can get
if
up
I
my-
make enough,
What makes you channel? Exactly. I read that retarded, but I don't care. What'd you guys say?
if I
If I
make
can get
enough,
my
I'll
players.
definitely go. Yeah.
Exactly.
Yeah. I say we all rent out a beach house and we get a bunch of
sauna?
hookers and
That
some
would-
cocaine.
Most of that would be cool.
Yeah.
I
And
wouldn't be
no white drugs for me. You know, you're gonna put down white drugs, and there's gonna be a certain meth one there. No, I think we should probably keep the white drugs away from the event. You know.
Wow.
I really want to go for one, and I definitely want to meet like everybody I freaking can.
Oh, for
Because I
sure.
feel like I'm family with so many of y'all, and at least friends with everyone else. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Why are
And,
we stuck in the Hey Mike?
And everybody will be able to recognize me because I'll do different variations of werewolf bullshit.
Everyone's gonna know who you are, Piper. You're the one that's almost as drunk as Cecil. So,
The drunk
Right,
Piper.
I am drunk Cecil with boobs and ears. And wolf ears, I mean. Let's see, we have Sim, Michael Pekin, Mike, me.
Welcome back, Optimus.
All right, what did you do?
just a couple of it was just a couple of hate crimes. It was just like there was just 2. It wasn't 3 or nothing.
Okay, good.
Yeah, outside of that, I actually did pretty good. Piper will be at the wolf milk stand with Malin. Where do you guys think Malin gets his wolf milk?
Why do you keep calling him Malin?
Because fuck it. Because I'm the source of wolf milk. So I mean,
You ain't no source of wolf. You ain't no source of wolf milk. The wolf milk is 100% testosterone.
Mm-hmm. True.
It's milk. That implies booby.
No.
I'm not sure it is milk. Just between you and me.
Yeah, I think it's something.
That's called something else.
I think it's some other substance.
Yes.
But if you guys
has nothing to do with
actual-
boobage.
if you guys want actual wolf milk, I am the source. Yeah.
You are the wolf mother.
I am the wolf mama, and this is the source of wolf milk. Not full screening Piper was a hate crime.
Wow.
Yeah.
But I did
guess
full
that
screen.
makes it. I guess that makes it 3. Yeah, but you full screened us. What the hell is that
Melon
from, man?
paper
Like
wolf
with the
milk.
elephant.
This is where the wolf milk comes from. I'm sorry, guys. I'm sorry. This is where the wolf milk comes from. This is where Malin gets his wolf milk. This is where the wolf milk comes from.
Okay, I need more rum.
I think that you've been misled about the origins of wolf milk. I think that you have been I think you are sorely mistaken, and I think that you'll find that
Wolf milk is injected into the back hole. And there's only one. Yeah.
Okay. Here's the thing. If you want real wolf milk, this is the source. If you want melon wolf milk, then you need to take it up the booty.
Can you
does the real wolf milk turn you into a werewolf, like Teen Wolf?
Yes.
All right, Piper, repeat after me. Say May.
May.
Now say Lynn.
Lynn.
Now say Maylin.
Malin.
That's how you say his last name.
But he's Malin.
Malin doesn't know. Malin gets his wolf milk here. Period. Exclamation point.
All right. Just for the moment, full screen. Say that again.
Here we go. Malin gets his wolf milk here. This is where wolf milk comes from.
Oh my goodness.
What proof is that milk? It is all whole milk. But if you get it through Malin, then it's only 2%. Sorry.
Malin's got water.
Piper makes a good point. I can still read.
Barely.
The stream needs to go forever until I fall asleep.
I think I'm gonna have to put you to sleep. It'll be like like that the orderly from
I wish I was a newborn again. Exactly. You could have the original, the real, the pure wolf milk right here.
Oh my.
Dear Penthouse, I never thought it could happen to me. We need to let poor Xavier in, but I can't decide who we would sacrifice for Xavier.
It would probably have to be me, because I'm a human sacrifice. But
You said that, Liam?
Yeah.
You said it.
unfortunately.
No.
If you want, I'll go.
No,
nobody needs to go. We need to all go. We need to
No.
leave.
Nobody needs to go.
Piper, by now you would be like, you would have said an hour ago. You said I've got to go to bed.
Yeah, maybe.
An hour ago you would have said I got to go to bed, guys. I'll see y'all later, and then leave. And now you just
I
want
know.
to.
I know, but I'm not done with this bottle. Who has a spoon going right now? you guys are failing to see the easy answer. The only way to wolfdom is the back hole injection. Anything else is schemes and scams.
It's true.
Yes, that's fine, but still, if you're talking wolf milk, the only real source is here.
I mean, she's making a very poignant point here.
Yeah.
2
Especially with
points.
that
2 points. Yeah.
Okay, so Piper said that she wanted to see Xavier in the stream. So what we're going to do is do this.
The world makes sense again. I'm here on Graded Point 5.
And she's down there in the chat. She's like, I see what you did.
Now we're going to lose our 69 viewers.
Yeah, they're dropping flies
Nice.
now. That's great.
9, my lucky number.
I can't wait for that clip to come back to haunt her.
Oh, don't worry, it is. I already got plans for that clip. Don't worry.
I don't know if you saw me in chat. I'm like, incoming mommy's Milky's memes anytime.
Yep, exactly. All right, Emma, let me do a little shuffle here. Mike, I'm going to put you down for a second, okay?
Okay.
All right, so here we go. All right.
Yeah, I'm back. I'm the source of Melon's wolf milk. You don't understand.
Sweetheart, eat your salad.
I had a nightmare. I was Piper's baby. She had me on formula. Piper was wolf milk and making me on immortal. I mean, it's whatever Malin says wolf milk is.
It's wolf milkshake.
Right here. This is where Malin.
This is like trying to get Stewie to say Cool Whip.
Cool Whip.
Wolf whip. Whip.
Whip.
Is this stream been demonetized? I don't know.
Pretty sure that anytime I come to a stream, it gets demonetized because I am.
This isn't going to get demonetized. It's wholesome as fuck.
God damn. Cheer up, Lyrium. God
Man,
damn it.
we've probably been copyright striked by now.
Mm-mm. This is the most wholesome shit ever. We're promoting breastfeeding. Fucking goddamn.
I mean, yeah, babies breastfeed.
Oh,
so
by the
it's gonna
way,
be pretty
Optimus, talking
enough.
about breastfeeding?
No.
Okay, got it. Damn.
Piper, would you say that if you dislike the stream, what you're really trying to say is you hate women?
Right? I love this stream because I love women. If you kick Piper again, I'm joining JDA. I didn't. Those are not my words.
What?
What?
Are you fucking holding us hostage?
Oh no.
Listen here, motherfucker. I am lactose intolerant.
Bewitched
So if you don't want me to eat this bowl of cheesy rice, you better
that
watch
was
your fucking
Wilberforce.
ass.
I'm just saying that establishments have tried to make me breastfeed in bathrooms and I left. So I am all for breastfeeding wherever the fuck because it's fucking boobs, you guys.
What's the point of having chest gold if you can't share it with the townspeople?
Xavier, you're not helping this situation right now.
No, I'm not, and that's the point.
Oh, Jesus.
I was hovering over the dislike button until Piper came back.
So are we starting to talk about super chats?
Hold on. Piper, will you say, like Tobey Maguire and Spider-Man, this is my gift, my curse?
Just like Cecil. This is gonna be a legend. What did you say?
It's not important. It wasn't as good as that.
Your bird kicked Optimus.
Point this out. Is Zach or Ethan online? Yes, please save us, Ethan. Dude, start a stream so everybody.
Where is Cecil? Where is
Dear
Cecil?
Uncle E, help us. We need to get this poor woman to a cab.
I'm gonna message
Earlier,
Cecil.
if it was because you were like afraid of getting a shot, when I said let's go to my channel, but
yeah,
Now you
that's
get
not the reason.
blind Piper, but way cuter without the glasses, Piper.
No, I think you're cuter with your glasses, actually.
Really? Because I can't reach yet.
No, actually, I think the
Y'all
glasses
just
fit
say
you well.
shit right now, and I'll have to press my face against my screen.
I took my glasses off. I can't hear a thing.
Exactly. Read it to me.
I shot a message to Cecil. I'll see if I can get Cecil to come in. That'll be a lot.
Yeah, there you go. Give Cecil.
Yeah.
Read it to me. Read it to
So
me.
let's just write it out a bit longer and see if he replies. He might be in he might be in an alcohol-induced coma. You never know.
Cecil comes and he's like, I heard one of you motherfuckers was drinking my shit.
What he said he had he's already drank like 2 bottles of Bullet already this week.
If Ethan streams, I will give. Wait, hold on. I got this. I got it.
I thought I was only gonna drink 1 mug of rum and coke. I'm up to 4 now.
If Ethan streams, I will give him $50 to get Piper on now. And also, I should sing.
I don't think we should.
Singing.
Cecil might be getting some.
You know who should sing? Kenny Loggins.
Yes, Danger Zone.
Which song? Okay, hold on.
I didn't say you sing.
Lana. Lana.
Actually, I kind of want to see her drunken attempt at Danger Zone.
Deep breath, deep breath.
Lana. Yeah, the kids are sleeping. I'm not gonna scream.
What? I am not sure I spelled it right. Kenny Loggins. There we go. Danger Zone.
Danger Zone?
Danger Zone.
Danger
Did y'all
Zone.
see that? Can y'all see what I fucking type in? Hold on a minute.
Ethan should sing, Piper should dance. Oh, yeah.
EVS plays piano. Ethan, nope. Ethan should sing, Piper should dance. I mean, I can do that.
And there was much rejoicing.
You could press something against the screen if you want. Oh.
Now. This is a Christmas screen.
Andrea will kill Ethan.
I keep saying that she needs to do the Betty Boop piece. That will be famous.
Yeah.
Go around the world.
And hey, good job shilling and
Right?
That's multitasking right there, my friend.
Dude, I'm not the power mod for nothing.
No.
I am the milk truck. Piper, put your glasses fucking back on so you can see what the fuck people are saying.
Yeah,
I am the one who milks.
I have no idea what's going on. I cannot read anything in the chat. So if you don't want to say shit, say it right now before I put my glasses back on.
Sleep.
Sleep. Go to bed.
Go to bread.
Go to
bread.
She needs some bread.
Yeah, for real.
So Liam, again,
I'm
where's
not
that
allowed to
pre-launch
eat
page?
bread, you guys.
I don't have a pre-launch page.
Zach could be sharing it right now.
Yeah, no.
I could be promoting your book right now.
Yeah.
My glasses on.
It would be good.
Don't do that to me again. Love you, bro.
No, it's a fair call.
In the stream. No, I'm not done.
I'm muting her for a second because now I really know how Ethan feels when Cecil is drunk.
Right?
Well, last night he just kept going, singing War Pigs.
At least she hasn't, compared getting money to a national tragedy.
Woo!
Or a global tragedy.
Yeah.
Her
Piper, what do you
ears
think
are
about
her
our
wolf ears are even color coordinated with Cecil.
Yeah.
Fight
Piper, do you have a
blind
do you
bat.
have a message for our troops in Iran?
What?
Piper, do you have a message for our troops in Iran?
Huh?
Do you have a message for our troops in Iran?
Yeah. What the fuck are you doing here? I feel like that's a bad idea.
Yeah, man, do you know the saying? Whoever owns this channel, it was nice while it lasted.
Hold up! One of my old military contacts has just reached out to me. He wants me to relay this message. What the? We're not here. Shut up.
You guys ready? Ready?
I thought this channel was closed.
You ready?
Motherfucker reached out to me on Skype.
You reached out to yourself. Hold on, I got it. You ready?
Yeah.
Hold on.
What the are you doing?
Lone Star.
Oh,
no!
No. Mute that.
Ban.
Mute.
Unleash the ban hammer.
Thank you.
God damn it, she fooled me.
Ladies and gentlemen, all complaints, please send them to Graded Point 5, care of Optimus, P.O. Box 963, New York City, New York State, 10108.
No.
You're responsible for Piper, Optimus.
What the fuck? Leave me out of this.
Somebody's in the next room just listening. He's like, are they fucking killing that girl?
Right.
This fucking weird fetish shit. They're like talking about milking her. Now they're just murdering her. What's happening? For legal reasons, that's a joke. For legal reasons, that's a joke.
Mm-hmm. I feel bad for Optimus now. I feel bad for me too.
It's not an easy role being
Right. Oof, in a
Because I'm old.
Yeah, it's not easy being the Matrix bearer.
Uneasy being green.
Yeah.
I hate it when Cecil does it.
There you go.
Optimus Piper's got some luck.
Hey, Michael Beacon, I have a question for you.
Yeah.
Who do you think would win in a fight? Psykill or Leader 1?
Oh.
Wait, Sidekill or Leader 1?
Yeah.
I have no idea who those guys are.
Good man.
Now we can respect you.
You were kind of, shaky on a razor's edge there, but now we know what side you're on, and we're glad to have you over here.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Yeah, Michael's a brother.
I can see Piper's cat in the background.
Me on Wath Cecil.
Piper, are you drunk enough to see the carbon in the air?
I'm not. Unfortunately, I am not autistic enough to see the carbon in the air. You see, I'm only the third most autistic when it comes to work campaign.
But you are the number one here. So
she is.
But I'm also the third to last when it comes to Spurgs and work campaign.
Are you making it official?
Mm-hmm. That is according to test results.
Piper, do you need an Uber or a Lyft?
I am at home, but maybe.
All right, I'll be there in a minute.
We'll get you an Uber. He'll take you around the block and bring you home. Just so you can cool off.
There we go. Is there any pretty lights to look at?
It is
not
not
really
Christmas.
a season for it.
Well, you do live in, the Heights, so there might be some people that didn't take down their Christmas decorations.
Is exactly. Yeah, exactly. Like, maybe there's some pretty lights to look at for this non-holiday.
I need to go back to this again. Good. What? Gwit me on Wath Cecil.
Cecil's probably drunk enough that he understands that perfectly.
And Fiyuk.
Cecil knows what I'm talking about.
Maybe if we say their names enough to start streaming.
Yeah, I was gonna say Cecil knows what the
Cecil. Damn it!
Oh shit!
Apparently Anna is streaming, and she sometimes has Cecil on. So could you just like imagine like, okay, I'm gonna raid Anna and say, tell her they want Piper on. She's like, who the hell is Piper?
I'm
doing Anna, I love you. Let me sing on your streams, bruh.
Please take this woman away.
The only way we're going to end the stream is we pawn her off on somebody else.
No, but for real, I'm going to send a real, not completely shit-faced, singing whatever to.
You don't got to lie to us, Piper.
Marioki. There we go. I'm going to send a not fucking retarded.
Karaoke.
Marioki, and
you said the bad word. Ooh.
Okay.
Piper, where'd you go? Come back.
I'm trying to find my earring. Okay, I'm gonna send a it's stupid. Singing MP3 to Mary Mayhem for Marioki.
Mm-hmm.
I feel like we need to have your son's number from now on, so that when you get wild like this, he can come get you.
Mm-hmm.
Problem is, he is 14 and he doesn't have one. His number is my number. What the fuck? Because okay. Unlike Mike, I am not gonna sit there and show him that burning people's bullshit is the adult response to people being douchebags.
I'm standing on the edge of the crater, like the prophets once said.
That.
The ashes, they're cold now. No more bullets. And
Look, I found my check this out. This is pretty cool.
a fortune in precious gems, but I would trade them all
That's
for
supposed to
a
be.
simple hand phaser or tool.
This is my ear thingy that fell off. Gives me pointy ears, but also
What are you, a Bajoran?
a little face. No, it's not porn.
I didn't say porn. I said Bajoran.
Right? I got it on. I got it on Etsy.
Etsy.
Shut the fuck up.
Now you might earn some respect points for that because that means you worship the motherfucking Cisco.
Yes, whatever the fuck that means. Exactly.
The prophets are the true gods of Bajor, and the Cisco is their guy.
Emissary.
Anyway, whoever is doing the stream after this, just DM me, and the first DM I see, I will click on it.
It's a trick. Get an axe.
Because that's how I am right now. Woo! Because I'm not done with this bottle, and this bottle's mine.
It's like 70 people just slid into the DMs.
Mm-hmm.
Oh snap! It's witchcraft. No, it's just lycanthropy. Just DM me in the
Damn it.
sex
Stupid
and
thing.
stream. No Cecil. I need to be on a stream with Cecil, and we need to go in a drinking contest. That's what needs to happen.
I'm trying to get Cecil on the stream.
Piper, how many glasses have you had?
She's gonna show the bottle again.
This many glasses.
Yeah, but that's your. Didn't you start off with another bottle?
No, maybe. I don't know. Possibly.
Now, if I remember correctly, you already had a glass and then you left and came back because you couldn't open the bottle.
With my teeth. I had to actually use an action.
She went and tried to open the damn bottle with her teeth.
I had to use the actual bottle opener.
That means you were working on another bottle when you started this one. You got to stop drinking from, the big gulp.
Oh, snap is witchcraft. I told you. I'm pretty sure Cecil's getting some. You're right. I bet he ordered his own. Okay, that's something else. Get me on with Cecil.
I'm trying. He won't answer. He stopped answering my DMs.
Oh no! She's turning into an angry junk. Do what I say as I sip it.
Yes.
All of a sudden, these fine creators who are here now are just not good enough for Piper. She's like, I want Cecil. You know, the guy
She needs
who
a
will
real,
never-
she needs a real
tried-
man. She needs a real man.
You
She needs
better
a
get
guy that's not
fresh
afraid
bottle. This is the only shit I have left, and I'm just gonna say, Cecil is administering to single mothers. Hey, why the fuck ain't I there?
So, Sim, how you doing today?
I'm doing good, and you?
I'm doing okay.
Cecil's doing
I'm
something.
almost done doing the colors for Cybershock.
Just turned into an impression. I did
that-
a bottle of wine before, broke my glass, is gonna break something, I bet. No, that is why I bought these.
You're gonna dump your wine all over the floor.
Timber!
I bought these because it said new glass, even though that's a fancy term for plastic.
We did like half an episode about that.
That is a hold on. That's a hold on. There we go. Okay, that's a 1.5 liter. Dear God, she's gonna be tomorrow. At least it's Saturday.
You're gonna be hooting tomorrow.
Hey Piper, you remember how I said?
Giving me chocolate. I'm just saying.
Piper,
Wait,
you remember earlier in the
she's
week? I
gonna
said-
she's gonna be hutting tomorrow. Is this a comic book hut thing? Is this like
Oh.
a sex act?
Oh shit!
Like, what are we dealing with
It
here?
involves 2 hot dogs.
2 hot dogs.
I know she,
And the Hamburglar.
no, she's gonna do a wrestling venture. No.
There you go. The power of cash grab.
Power cash grab. And Cecil's been out with single mothers all night. You know, like it's crazy times.
Actually, I showed my mom the trailer for Cash Grab, and she thought it was really funny.
Oh, I see.
Mothers love Cash Grab. I mean, that's just
Her favorite part was when Cecil stole that hot dog.
Yeah,
I think that's everybody's favorite part.
I mean, and when you watch the trailer, it's like a dose of free joy.
That's
right?
true.
Yeah.
It's like your whole world is darkness, and for a moment it's a little bit brighter, and that's just for the teaser. You buy the book, you get the book in your hand, it's gonna light up your life, you know.
Yeah, my mom doesn't even like comic books. Anytime we show her a Marvel movie, we have to like tell her stuff for 10 minutes to prime her for the
Well, you know, you don't have to with Cash Grab. It's just pure concentrated.
Because I feel like the least alcoholic alcohol.
It's just pure concentrated joy, Cash Grab, you know? So it's for everyone. Cash Grab is for everyone.
So Piper is single then. Interesting.
She's just reading out loud everything that somebody types in the chat.
I'm saying if I wasn't, I would have chocolate.
It's Piper of the people, you know. She's here letting them represent. You know?
No. I am the Valentine of all of Comicsgate that doesn't have a Valentine already.
How about that one? Will you read that one?
I don't know.
I'm sorry, Piper, but I like you as a friend.
Okay. But I still like you.
He's negging you. He's trying to.
You'd only hurt me like all the rest.
Wait. No. There we go. Go to bed.
Yeah.
Do you want me to show an exclusive look at my Skullbusters?
Yeah, show this. Show that.
Wait a minute. Did Chief Justice Optimus Prime just order Piper into bed? Did that just happen live?
Yeah.
I'll call HR. We're gonna have to go have a training class tomorrow.
I mean, when it comes down to it, he's probably the most responsible
Piper, look,
adult here.
Piper, look, Art, Artie Colors, look.
Artie Colors.
Oh wow.
Skullbusters, Artie Colors.
Yeah, it's good colors.
Yeah, red and black always looks good together.
Yeah.
Awesome character designs.
I was gonna say El Gargoyle is coming out with a comic himself. That a lot of people, not everybody, okay, a lot of people are helping him with, and I'm being a piece of shit when it comes to helping with.
Well,
yeah, I'm sorry.
But yeah, let's talk about Skullbusters because it's on the screen right now.
I'm just saying, El Gargoyle is gonna come out with a comic too, and I'm a piece of shit. I'm just saying. They're
you're a piece of shit because we're talking about Skullbusters.
Yeah.
I'm just saying they're correlated.
So Skullbusters is another of the many projects that Simon wants to do soon.
Yeah, this is probably going to be like right after, but it's one of my next books that I'm going to be doing. There's Not the Merc going on in CG Jumpstart that's going to end up being its own book, and I'm working on Skullbusters.
Yes,
and this
everything they said.
Yep.
Yes.
Man, all these great books coming out. I wish I had a book to come out.
Yeah.
Soon.
Wait. I might have a book coming out, but it needs your help. Every dollar you contribute through Super Chats goes to the production of Midnight Cowboy and other such projects.
Everyone's thinking about getting Pipper into bed. I need enough Super Chats to get me into bed.
How much Super Chat would it take you to go to fuck to bed?
I don't know, because all I know is too little will make me sing.
Okay. Biggest Super Chat gets to not only send Piper to bed, but tell her good night.
And tuck her in.
Wait, how much is that?
I'll set the bar easy. I'll set the bar at $5. $5, you get to tuck Piper in.
Yeah.
Probably fall asleep on that. Less than that will get me song requests.
You can't change the rules in the middle of the. What are you doing?
I just did.
You can know.
Deal with it.
She has altered the deal. Pray she doesn't alter it further. She'll be here all goddamn night.
Pray I don't alter it further.
Well, we're just sitting here looking at the chat. It's like, who's going to be the brave one?
So who's going
They are charmed by Cecil. You know, Cecil. So
Cecil.
Oh.
Did you just hit yourself in the face with your glass?
Yes. I
thought so.
almost dumped it all over my desk.
All over yourself is okay. All over the electronics is not.
No. Yeah, my electronics are not safe for me ever.
Especially your Mac, because you have a Mac, and that would be very bad.
Brave
Even
troopers
if
of the
I
Great
did-
Point 5. Know that I do not ask one of you to fall on your sword, easily.
Hold on.
But I'm begging you because we need this. So she
Why
will go away and go to sleep.
would I want to send Piper to bed? That's even bigger now. Okay, this is hilarious.
Yeah.
The deal's getting worse all the time.
Yeah.
Sim's got a thumbs up.
Actually, I like Eskimophono here. Piper, I bet you can't lay in bed without falling asleep.
Yeah.
Oh, I agree. So I'm not taking that bet.
Oh.
Wine flavored keyboard. At least the wine cup is plastic. It says it's new glass. Damn it!
They call that's another word for that. Plastic.
No, it's great.
Kaiju Spirit, no, it would not count as simping. It counts as doing your part to serve your countrymen.
From what I've been educated about recently, simping would be paying me to stop killing myself.
What?
Kind of.
For legal reasons, that is a joke.
Yes.
Oh, she's a Mac user. F that, I'm out.
She's a Mac user.
I'm on Mac right now. I also have a laptop.
A
laptop with Windows. I prefer Windows. Sweet gems.
Yes. Okay. $5 super
No,
chat.
wait. Yeah, let me try again. Sweet. Hold on.
Thank you, Eskimophono. You are the hero we needed and not the hero we deserved.
That means it's time for you to go to bed. They have paid for you to go to bed.
Sweet dreams. Pepper.
One of these days, Eskimophono, we need to have you on the show as thanks for your valiant service.
Mm-hmm. Just want to wish you both good luck. We're all counting on you.
It's simp adjacent. Okay, you're winning me back.
The words are just blurring together now. You notice that?
Oh my god, Pyrex is
See,
actually.
Liam just went back to work. He's just like, I'm done.
I literally have someone that's messaging me about work right now.
Oh, dude.
Nice.
I just keep talking. I'll be back in just a minute. I'm just
Drunken giggles for them. I will go to bed if all of you turn your cams on.
I can't turn. I don't have a cam.
Well, pretend you have a cam and turn something on.
All right.
I just turned my screen.
Are you happy now?
No, I don't see anything at all.
Exactly. He turned it on though.
I have to at least be able to know what I'm looking at. Oh my god, no, drunken giggles for the win. Is the bottle finished? No, it's not. No.
There you go.
Yeah.
Mm.
Pretty colors again. Yep.
If somebody has skull busters on, but that's not the same.
My cam's not hooked up.
Yeah. You will only take his shirt off for Adam AF.
Do it for me.
Sure.
Xavier doesn't cam for anybody. But he
Where
did
the
it
fuck
for
is
you.
my soul?
They probably asleep after staying up for 48 hours. Just,
All right. You better let me get wasted on his channel when I launch my what the fuck, because I'm gonna need this when I launch my what the fuck. Just say it. All right, hold on. And then is that all right. Before I go, this is for Rob. Hold on, I gotta see what's going
Stop!
on.
Don't encourage her.
I mean,
No, for the horde.
Gentlemen, it's been an honor and a privilege playing with you.
For the horde, you guys. Before, but, and this is fuck. For the Black Furies of Werewolf the Apocalypse because they were fun to play LARPing wise.
Go to bed.
Guys, this right here.
Go to bed.
Oh, wait a minute now.
No, I'm not
Go to-
showing anything inappropriate.
Go to bed.
This right here.
Go to bed.
That's specifically for you.
Go to bed.
And whatever's left over is for Cecil. There we go.
Go to bed.
Bottle not finished. Mama didn't raise no quit. Exactly, motherfucker. Of course you will. Can die happy now. What do flex? It doesn't really do much because I already unbuttoned all the buttons though.
Go to bed, or I will drive to your house tonight and play loud music outside.
I just would play loud music back and then
For a
take
reason to
local.
go over.
Is that
I really don't want to.
Yes, it is.
Yeah, it's like a 3-hour drive.
This is where the wolf milk comes from. Just saying.
We already explained that to you.
Mm-hmm. Oh wow, that's got a plug in it. I can't drink out of that.
What up?
All right, hold on.
It's like a nickname for something else.
You absolute milkies. Yes. This is where Malin gets the wolf milk. Okay? The original werewolf mama. Me. This is where the wolf milk comes from. Graded 0.5. There's a god, left every tear, motorboard.
She nicknamed her bra the Wolf Pack.
Keep going. I will actually, if my vehicle ever gets fixed, I will start going to the gym again. It'll be a little more muscular, a little more.
So
And I broke shit just in case anybody wanted to know. Fucking hell. Yeah, I'm kind of hungry, you guys.
as far back as I can remember, I always wanted to be a live streamer. Being a live streamer meant you had clout. You had respect on YouTube amongst a small community of individuals.
Pipper's gonna wake up to the zoo next to Kelsey. I don't know who Kelsey is, but that isn't how wolf milk works. I'm sorry, but to get milk, you need a chick. And I am filled with wolf milk.
You're filled with wolf milk.
Yes.
Good night, everybody.
Yep.
Yeah, exactly. The only way you're gonna get wolf milk is from a werewolf chick.
That got filled with milk.
Exactly.
Mm-hmm. So how did you get filled with the milk? That would be the question.
All the werewolf kids.
Oh.
Where
I am hovering over that.
There are no mean.
Do emergency override. Do you have your key?
I am hovering over that in broadcast button right now.
Wolf milk's right here. You better hope this.
So she pulled out the nurses again.
Woo! Okay, wolf milk is right here.
Okay.
I told you past 12. It's like a gremlin. She turns into a werewolf.
Yep.
I told you, dude. You didn't believe me.
Exactly.
Did I, Optimus?
Yep. Now she's howling.
Yeah, I told you.
God damn.
I think it's time to go.
I do really think it's time to go for real.
Yes, for real.
It's the only way she's going to go to bed.
Thank y'all so much for tuning in to the stream tonight. We appreciate it. This was I don't know how this roast became of whatever this is. Thank y'all so much for showing up tonight.
And remember, the magic hashtag for tomorrow is "What the fuck did I do last night?"
Yep. Sim, Michael, Liam, thank y'all so much for popping
Always
in.
a pleasure, gentlemen.
It was a
And
pleasure.
Thanks for
Xavier-
having me, guys. Sorry about getting quiet there in the end. I just had some page stuff I needed to take care of. So
It's okay. You weren't missing out on anything.
With Piper doing whatever she's doing right now. Guys, we will see y'all Monday, and y'all have a good weekend. Take care.
peace.